Hello.
Oh, hi! One came very quickly after two that time.
I actually timed the transition correctly this time.
This is exactly what happened last week too. So I think I think this is an ongoing thing how we start our shows. Hey,
oh jeez. Hi everybody. Welcome to week 58, episode 58 of Sahlen's Legacy.
Sahlen's Legacy. I'm gonna do it this time because I'm here.
Yay! We're so happy you're back, bud.
Yes, welcome back. I felt dirty playing a player's character. I've done it before, but I feel like the stakes were so high. I was like, I don't want to do what you would do.
But I gave you parameters, so
it's true.
And I think
that was legit though. Like Booba was like,
I think you followed him.
Like, but the whole time he was just like he knew what was up.
He was like,
and I was like,
ready the whole
bro,
yeah.
That was sick to see Booba like that.
Yeah, because the way I was gonna play is that he was gonna defend Nitzlich, because I, as a player, knew that you said, kill me when everything's done, but Booba wouldn't have known that, so right. I was gonna play him as somebody's gonna kill the best guy I've got around, because even though we've kind of drifted apart, we still are. We were still best buds. We weren't roommates anymore like we used to be. Right. But I said that's what I told Danny. I said if we were still like roommates, like back in the time, it was Copperforge. Like had it happened then, like he would have reacted much more strongly. But because paths have gone the way that they've gone, I gave Danny, this is my parameters. If he knows what's going on, play him this way. If he doesn't know what's going on, play him this way. And then I thought it worked out great.
Hooray!
I just finished watching it all, so it was super fun.
Glad you're caught up.
So for once, I actually really know what's going on because I love watching it.
Yeah, you're probably on top of it more than anybody else because I'm like, but yeah, so 58 weeks, lots of episodes, lots of information. Last week was very exciting. Before we jump into that, however, this time let's just start with introductions because we're here. I see that tower. We'll get there.
I didn't know where you're going.
I know. I'm changing it up on you.
It's coming up.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Danny. I'm your DM. I'll get that out of the way. Moving on.
Well, I'm Andrew. Figured I'd start. Nobody else did.
Oh yeah, we should go. Yeah, that's cool.
I was gonna go in screen order, but it's fine. Wood elf ranger, a Quailier elf named Bubo, with a heart beast, half eagle, half owl named Dumaril. And I'm a bit of a ranger, bit of a druid, leaning more towards the druidic side. Super fun. I have portraits, but all that doesn't matter because now I've got a moving, breathing, living statue of me. It's the best.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Starheart, and for the record, Beard Otter Batman, I am not playing with anybody's heart here. She is not.
Yeah, why leave it at one body?
Ooh.
Anyway, I play Starheart, who plays with no man's heart. She hate it rhymed, because heart rhymes with heart. It doesn't even rhyme. It's the same word. Anyway,
yeah, sure.
I'm not with it right now. I'm a cleric and I drink a lot, and I have some rogue points in there, but it's really just for to say that I can rogue. Okay, done now.
Okay, I'll go. I am Ryan. I'll be playing Andre Cabe, also a gnome, cleric of the grave, worships the god of death, Clote, in our campaign. And I, basically, my whole mission now is just to unleash my god from his chains and make sure that the binds that are holding him down are ridden away. Oh.
Cactular stir fry. Thank you for the resub. 30 months. That's like more than 3 babies worth of entertainment.
Perfect.
It's all fun.
Hi, I'm Haley. I play Captain Aura Stone. She is a tiefling who is a warlock and also a rogue. And Tower got away, and it was my fault, and I'm really sorry.
No one's fault.
Okay, it's
I
everybody's
think it was
fault.
my fault.
Remember
No,
that?
I did pretty good.
Yeah, I very much feel like it was mine, but I think we all feel like we all
no one's
feel.
fault but hers.
It
So
was-
it's fine.
Okay, I was gonna say it's a group fault,
Yeah.
but
Except mine.
Well, the most- it's a group fault, but mostly Haley's.
A glorious 3-hour finale.
Yes.
You got a minute and a half. Oh no!
I am Justin. I play Nitsage, also a Quilier wizard with a heart beast named Hailstorm, who is a half dragon, half horse creature. I got us into some shit again.
Shocking.
He no longer dwelling within me, so we're gonna see how that works out. And now I have the power of love. I had my first kiss with Starheart.
All right. I'm clarifying in the chat because he's got a longer full name.
Yes.
Karis. I could have just said it out loud. I don't know why. His
My
name is
maiden
Andre Monroth Cabe. Because of A Broadened Horizons, his name was
Oh,
originally Monroth, and then he became the son of Cabe. So he abandoned Cabe when he rebelled against his father, who worships the god of life and healing, to go and worship the god of death, because metal. All right, so that brings us to our wonderful sponsors. So now we can get our thank you, Wormwood, for being such a fabulous partner and sponsor to all of us. They make wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, wonderful dice and tabletop gaming accessories. They got dice towers, they got dice vaults. The full sets, I think, are our current favorite because it all just kind of like folds in together and it's super nice. And they collapse because they're magnetic, so all the bits come apart and they snap right back into place. Anywho, they're great. If you would like free shipping on any of their products, use Perception at checkout, and it's free shipping anywhere in the USA. Also, I think they either have just ended, so sorry if we missed it, or just about to end their homebrew program. So those limited time items are about to go away, I think. We are also sponsored by Level Up Dice. So if you use our link, buy anything through our link from Level Up Dice, that will help us earn some points for giveaways for you guys. They make luxury dice from various materials. Basically, if you're looking for it, you can find it, and they're always inventing new stuff over there, which is fascinating to see. The recent glass run has been really cool. I'm still very partial to the opalite, but everybody can find something.
Is it because it sounds like Sahlight?
Sure. What's that? Invisible food.
Oh, that's fun.
Another thing that I saw just recently that Wormwood is doing is they have dwarven metal inlay in some of their things right now that's ending today, which is really
That's-
cool.
Ooh, that's cool.
Where's that at?
Dwarves, you guys. It's my
Where's-
weakness.
Where's that under?
Uh,
I'm literally looking right now, so because you got me on the homebrew thing, and I was like, oh, I
it was on
kind
their
of want.
Twitter page.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's the dwarves that's ending soon. I think that's the thing that's
That's what's
limited
ending,
time.
yeah.
that's ending. So.
Oh, it
I think
says-
the other thing might already be
It
done.
says the homebrew collection is no longer in production, but very limited number of pieces still remain available, which you can purchase.
Yeah.
So it's just limited run on
The
Oh,
Hill
nice.
Dwarf set is my favorite. That thing is gorgeous.
Damn Hill Dwarf.
So where is that on their web? I love Wormwood, but I can never understand their website and what's actually for sale because stuff always happens like by Kickstarter and pre-orders, and I can never figure it out. So if anybody's got the key to unlock how I buy things from Wormwood,
you just buy them.
I could walk you through it. I bought stuff from them.
okay. Well, most of the stuff I see, it's just like Kickstarter, and then I go to Kickstarter, it's like it's over, so you can't buy anything. And I'm like, I don't understand. That's where I get lost. We could talk about that later.
Yes. So you can also interact with our show. We're about to
how
get
do we do
started. I
that?
swear. For $5, you can give a blessing to any of our players. A blessing is a D6 roll that they can apply to anything. So that can be damage, that can be healing. They can cash in for healing. They can any check, anything like that. And anywhere that they are used, I cannot use my DM rerolls against them, which is important for the next couple of items. So for $10, our players can you can add to the pool of rerolls for our players, which will allow them to reroll any of their bad rolls and hope for a better result. For $15, you can give me a DM reroll, which will allow me to force players to reroll their good rolls unless otherwise insured by a blessing, which they can cash in for that. And then for $25, you can describe and drop a character of your description, your choice. You get to say whether these are enemies, allies, neutral parties, however in-depth you want to get with those, and we'll drop them in and make them work. We've had some that came in very silly and ended up, becoming a catalyst for very important moments within the story.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all up to you at that point. $50, you can give our players DM powers for 1 full minute. So for 1 minute, player gets to take over the story and say what happens. Yeah, that's the thing. And then every time we hit $100, a new event is unlocked. The first one being a boss level monster drop. Second being something called Broaden Horizons, which allows our players to create something within the universe. I won't go as in-depth with that because I think y'all know by now. But if you don't and we get there, we'll happily break it down. For $300, something cataclysmically bad will happen to the party. At $400, was that the curse? Oh, no, that. $400, we were having that be a miracle. After that, a curse, which is bad. And then we'll deal with that if we get there. But anywho, so those are all the different ways that you can interact. If you have any questions, go into the chat. Everybody's real nice. We're all willing to help, and we're happy to answer any questions as we play. Now, last week, believe it or not, the bet about the knife has still not been resolved. We're almost there.
You've only been on this ship for 3 days.
Like 3 days.
3 days. You're almost there. Although you were able to shave off a good chunk of travel time due to the fan that you got from Hortiel.
I thought it hasn't been. It's
still the same day.
I assumed I won it because I won.
We have.
You haven't given
Russ
it to him
Flame's
yet.
been waiting. He's been like walking around the ship, looking at you and making fun of you and stuff. So.
Well, I'll make fun of him back.
That's right.
That's right.
But last week, so let's see, lots of stuff happened. Flip my notebook. What happened? Oh yeah, so we had the duel between Nitsage and Jamoa. That kind of went the way I think folks were expecting, because Nitsage once again made a deal with Kelrek, allowing Kelrek to basically take over his body and go apeshit for a good chunk of time, murdering Jamoa. Even after Jamoa tried to channel some mystical contractual favors of his own, it wasn't enough, and he succumbed to his wounds, and his soul was taken underwater by Ursula as she left. Freedom Gamer 42, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Thank you for the follow.
How's
This
it
is
going?
totally unrelated, but we should get a shirt like Haley's, but have it be all of our names.
I was actually thinking about that today. So
I was just like,
We
I would
should.
love that. We
We
should.
should.
I actually had designed a tote when we way back like that for a perception check. Way back.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
That'll take all of 5 minutes.
It's true. I
yeah,
have the
wear it.
design.
I'd wear it, or I would tote it around. Yeah.
Totally.
What else happened? Oh, okay. So, Kelrek made another. Oh, that was the thing. You got. How the hell did he get out?
I
Kelrek?
gave him the gem.
Right. Oh, yeah, that was the final deal. You give me the gem, I'll leave you alone. So the Solite. Sorry, not the Solite. The Starheart gem was whisked away through the hole in Nitsage's arm. Kelrek was able to. What's that?
Clarification.
So.
Andre didn't give him the solid, did he?
Absolutely.
I gave it
Sorry,
to
yes.
Nitsage to,
Absolutely gave it to me.
but yes.
Yep.
So,
Oh, that's right. You gave it to. Sorry, I was confused. I thought you gave it to Calret. Oh, this is another reason I'm going to be angry with you in like 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
Just too late.
Yes. Kelrek, now having been released from Nitsage's body, slams down on the ship. That was the thing. He offered to help. That's what it was. He's like, I'll help if you give me the gem. So you gave him the gem. He helped out on the ship to help take care of the dinosaur that was attacking the back. And yeah. Oh, Bubo managed to shoot the demon, or demigod, technically the demigod, in the chest with the arrow that is guaranteed to kill in one hit. But being a demigod, that only kills him on this plane, so he was able to dematerialize, and on his way out, he essentially made a death threat to Bubo, taking that same arrow with him as he went down.
So
Can't wait. That's going to be fun.
And as excitement kind of came down to a low, Andre went under deck to kind of refresh his face and splash some water. Just, it's been a long day for everybody.
Change back into a dress.
Back into a seaweed dress. And as he raised his face to the mirror, he saw the face of Elish Basir, or to be assumed to be Elish Basir. But I believe, Andre, has Andre seen him before, or was that your other character that had seen him?
I've never
would assume
seen him. I don't think, like, at least not in that capacity.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, so
But I know, I generally get the idea that this probably would be that man, knowing who's trying to find me.
Yes. So he's speaking to you from the other side of a mirror, and I think that is the general catch-up for everybody.
I believe there is some romance.
Oh yes, and Nitsage and Starheart finally had their first smoochy smooch right after Starheart essentially put out a hit on Nitsage through the guild assassin leader Hush.
I don't know. See, I would call it. I put out a hit on him. I just told Hush I might need to pull a favor in for Nitsage.
So where's this hole you're digging?
She hit on him is what happened.
Well,
This is all gonna backfire hard.
first kiss, first death. There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it was all smack, gamoosh.
You know, that line of hate and love right there is just
Gamoosh.
Keep that passion alive, y'all. All right, well, let's get back into it, and we'll begin right where we left off with Andre Monroth Cabe. Sorry, I'll use your full name to avoid confusion.
oh no.
Sorry,
Is he in trouble? You used his full name.
It's Andre Monroth Cabe. Yeah, so his last words to you were, will you join us, I believe.
Yeah.
I did not lead the god of the sea along. Sorry, Beard on a Batman is out to make me just testy today. I need to stop reading the chat.
The Prince of the Sea.
It's true, he was the prince.
He was the Prince
Dodoa.
of the Sea. Dodoa is the king.
Dodoa.
Yeah.
My name is Dodoa.
That's what he's gonna sound like in my head for now. Okay, continue. Sorry, I'm
No worries.
Goodbye, chat. It's
So
collapsed.
I'm in the galley, looking around. Is there any items close to me?
Several. What are you looking for?
Just something heavy.
Something heavy. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of heavy items around. There's lots of like spools that used to carry rope, a bunch of things along those lines. Empty kegs, people's like travel boxes, that kind of thing. I can't form words like suitcase today. It's gonna be rough.
Travel boxes.
Travel boxes. You know, the ship
Leather.
carriers.
Leather travel boxes with the switchable combinations to
Okay.
lock
I grabbed something hard enough that I know like will break a mirror, and just lift it over my head and throw it into the glass.
It stops about an inch short of the glass and gently lowers itself down into the basin where the water was. Appreciate your spirit, but I'm only here to talk. My understanding is that you have recently released a threat worse than me.
How would you think that it's worse than you?
I have control. I am tomorrow's problem. I am not today's problem. You have angered a demigod. I am but a humble vessel of our shared God.
But you do not worship my god, you enslave him.
I worship in my own way, as I'm sure you do as well. Now, how can anyone be certain of the glory of Claude unless they see it firsthand? And to think I don't pay for my sins, he gestures to all of the flowing cuts in his body, would be an error in calculation on your part. Now, I have a simple offer. I will help you eliminate this Kelrek problem. He vies for the same position that I currently hold, Master of Death. With my assistance, I can help you get him in that little book of yours. How does that sound?
It's a nice offer. But we were only so close before, and I feel that we can do it on our own.
I do not hold the same faith for you.
My faith is stronger than yours.
I disagree. The basin begins to erupt with fire where the water was. I am thousands of miles away from you at this very moment. I could smite the ship and everyone on board. You're not as prepared as you think you are to fight a god. It costs everything.
I'm prepared to die. I'm ready
Good.
to meet
Now
mine.
we're talking. Excellent.
That is everything to me.
I can aid you in the destruction of Kelrek, not just wresting him, slapping him between planes. I'm talking about the end of him.
And he will be dealt with.
You plan to trap him so another sap can come walk by, open a book.
And once my god's chains are released, he can do whatever he wants with Kelrek.
I'm afraid that will not be possible.
As long
The
as
flames
you're
die
alive.
Yes. I intend for that to be a very long time. You see, I have lots to accomplish in honor of Claude, in honor of our great father. I have to make certain that the world is going to be a safe place for our word. But we don't have to talk about theology at the moment. I came to you for this specific reason. I'm willing to make a deal with you, Andre Monroth Cave. I am willing to talk to you about one wonderful thing. I am aware that there are two ways to break the chains, as are you. I'm offering you the simpler challenge. If I die, no one can stand with you to take care of Kelrek. If Nilka Earway dies, you have all of my strength to remove Kelrek from the problem. Clote may stand again. I have my power, but I don't lose it all.
You're asking us to kill the king.
I'm asking you to kill the king. What did you throw at the mirror again?
I didn't. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. We lost Haley and Justin.
We're all moved about.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Uh-oh.
I hope they'll
He
come
was
back
so
on
upset that
quickly,
you would even
otherwise.
consider
Yeah, he'll
listening
be back. He'll
to
be
the
back in a second. Right.
man of red band.
Okay, give me a sec. I'll see if I have a.
Hi guys, I'm Nitsage now, and I'm Captain Aura Stone.
How this work?
Yeah, you're Starheart now, apparently.
Mm.
I made a deal with a bad man, and I broke Starheart's heart, and then I'm going to get my comeuppance because I'm Nitsage, and Starheart is just perfect in every way. She's Mary Poppins. She's just perfect. Yes, she is. She's perfect. I'm Captain Aura Stone, and I believe every word that this Nitsage man is saying. Someone stop me and say something.
Did y'all see Red
just
Rum's
letting us-
drawing of Ellis
Yes, the
Basir?
red man.
No, I didn't. Is that in the chat? In the
the chat.
Discord?
Yeah, she posted. No, it's in the Twitch chat.
It's
in the Twitch chat.
beautiful.
It's fabulous.
How scrolly do I need to scroll?
Not very far.
That's a Wormwood
That's so
link. That's a
good.
Wormwood link.
It'll be below those.
Below, I didn't see a link.
It's in Zoom chat now.
Feed
Ah,
us,
there you
shove it through the screen.
Zoom chat.
Zoom chat.
Anyway, hi everybody. How's
Whoa.
it going?
That is so freaking freak. I need to close that. Sorry, it's amazing, but it's also giving me the heebie-jeebies. Like, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, that is eerie. Oh, I love it.
She's so good.
It's a fire
yeah.
cover.
All right.
So here we are.
Yes, I'm transitioning, so at least we're all on the same screen and not having to worry.
Ah, sweet. Well, I
There it
figure
is.
for the moment, are we
Okay.
back
That's
in
it for now.
reasonable places? Cool.
What, who?
Oh, thank you
About
for the
places?
Oh, here they come back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, hooray!
Welcome back to the game, friendos.
All right.
Welcome
good. Everyone's
back
in the same
to
window.
the
so that
game,
works out.
friendos.
Sorry,
Concerned Nitsage
That's all
looks
good.
concerned.
Welcome back, friends.
Welcome, Bill.
Okay.
Right.
So I picked up, probably not like a crate, but something. If I was in the galley, maybe like a very large, like cooking pot or something like that.
Okay. The cooking pot rises from the basin. It spins around for a little bit. His face is completely impassive. Like you can't read what he's doing. And then you see the pot start to just consolidate itself and crunch into itself, almost disappear from view, and then spin very quickly and then stops in the air. And you see a very familiar looking coin. Mr. Cape, I can and I will help you. He holds up a coin of his own. I will make this deal with you if it lets you trust me just a little bit more. I will hold my half of this bargain. I will help you destroy the demigod Kelrek, the bastard son of our god. And all you need to do is kill a little king. Inconsequential. The kingdom will survive without him. He has an heir. He has a sister.
The fact that you're wanting me to kill him means that it's wrong.
You must think grander than that, sir. Kelrek is an abomination. He will not stop at anything less than the destruction of the living world. I want power, yes. Control, yes. But I have my own reasons for it. We tend to the shadows for the most part. We'll leave you alone. Kelrek will not leave anything alone. He's too big, too powerful, too strong. He lusts for death. We worship it. If you simply agree, these are the conditions. I will aid in the destruction of Kelric. I can hold him still while you carve his hide for the book. I will hold him still as you cast whatever spells are necessary to keep him in the book. I can do this. I will give you a boon from my order as a gift to keep. All you must do are these two simple things. Kill Nilka Elway at your first possible strategic advantage, and do not speak any of this to your party until I deem it worthy to do so. And should you choose to enjoy everything that we give you, you would be welcomed directly into the highest order of the many eyes, a sept of your own, to worship and commune with Clote at your very whim, at any moment of any day. Any question, all questions answered. He answers my questions when I ask. I can promise this for you.
I grab onto my medallion as he says that he answers my questions. My belief is stronger than anything you could give me. And I will do everything in my God's power to rid the world of you and Kelric.
I would like to make something perfectly clear to you, Andre Monroth Cape. You are only my first choice, not my only choice. Good day. And he just fades from the mirror. The coin, as it hits the ground, becomes a pot again.
Oh, I am shaking.
I just want to say, world needs more Andres.
Yeah, good call, Valen. Inspiration, Mr.
Aw.
Ryan.
I've asked this a couple times before. What does inspiration give?
It's like a freebie reroll.
A free burp. Burp. Burp.
You just handing those out? Can I have one too?
Yeah, when you play.
Oh.
Not my fault. I wasn't here.
I know. That's the joke. All right. Well, so now, all right. Everybody else, where are we at the moment? So Nitsage and Starheart are on top of each other.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, literally, they're on top. You are on top of him.
Oh, that's right, because we fell over.
Oh,
Beard on a Batman. Thank you for the donation.
What
As
happened?
Starheart takes stock of what has just transpired, she suddenly notices the absence of her connection to the Starheart on this plane. In that feeling of absence, a darkness grows. From that darkness comes a voice in Starheart's head.
Wait, I can't see that. It comes in. I can't see it. What?
It's a character drop that's very non-specific, except for a voice in the head. I'm very excited about
A voice in the head
this.
because I don't know the Starheart's missing, right?
no.
No.
You know you don't have it. I don't know
I
if you know
know.
if it's gone yet.
Andre has it to me. Andre's kept it safe.
Weren't you on the deck during that whole fight with us?
Where did
Yeah,
Kind of
Did
drunk.
it go off? No.
No.
Who?
Boobo got
Oh,
Thomas.
Boobo.
I was also thrown off though, and then I climbed back up.
I think you would have seen it though. It was a bit of a dramatic moment. Yeah, I think you would have seen it go away at that point because Andre marched it across the deck, handed it to Nitsage.
Oh wait, no, but I don't remember seeing Nitsage get it though, because I would have said something. The last thing I remember was I gave it to Andre and it's gone. Like it's gone now, but I didn't know Nitsage took it to give to Kelrek.
Like you were definitely fighting in the battle.
Yeah, I think you saw it.
Okay.
I think you would have seen it. I think you as a player may have forgotten, but I definitely think Starheart was there to see it.
Okay, then Starheart is remembering and she pissed.
Don't tell me I see it. I saw it happen.
Starheart, don't try to tell me it didn't happen. Eric Bana is underrated.
So good. So good.
What movie is this I'm recording?
Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek.
2009 trick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Romulan. I love him.
Saw it happen.
Saw it happen. Fuck. Anyway,
Starheart pulls away from me after our kiss, and Nitsa just goes, so you're not mad at me? Ow.
Smack him again.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I have a lot of very complicated feelings right now. So yes, I'm glad you're alive, but also you shouldn't have made a deal with Kelrek. And then I was trying to keep it together just now because I have many emotions, as I already explained, and I'm so tiny that I can only feel a couple of them at once. And there's a raid. Thank you for the raid.
hey, thank you for the raid, Nazi Gamer. Hello. Good day.
So, how did you end up with my Starheart? And why did you give it to?
Well, all the questions all at once.
Yes, all of them. Now answer. The hands are here to slap.
Right. Okay. So please don't slap me again, or I'm going to get flustered. Lose my concentration. Okay. So, we were there, and Andre had the Starheart with him because.
Huh? Because I gave it to him for safekeeping.
No. Because we needed the Starheart to be that monster thing to follow the Starheart because it was attacking the ship. Remember? So Hailstorm had it and was flying off like as a decoy.
Yeah, because I gave it to Hailstorm.
Right, and then brought it back.
Uh-huh.
And then Andre put it in his bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
And then this whole Kelrek thing
that you caused because you agreed to do something because you wouldn't.
Okay, remember what I said though. It's because I wanted to help you not be betrothed to a sea god. So, and you're welcome for that, and thank you for the kiss for also that as well too. As I'm assuming that's what you. Anyway, so I was I don't remember. A lot happened. I was inside my head, and Kelric was out, and then I came out, and then there was a big sea dragon thing destroying the ship, and so I needed Kelric one more time because he still had power, and he was like, but in my mind, the plan was to bring him out again so we could trap him in the book, and something happened. Bubo shot something, and it killed him. But he's now not on this plane anymore. He went back to the plane and took the Starheart with him, maybe. So the Starheart is gone.
Okay, so first of all, why are you thanking me for the? Did I owe you something by giving you a kiss? You shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to have a thank you. I mean, thank you for making sure you come back from the brink of destruction and not kill yourself with Kelrek. That's a good thing to thank you for. But
can we maybe have this conversation when you're not on top of me, ready to kill me? I'm just.
Thrust Flame walks by. What's going on here?
I pop in behind him. Oh, I had him give her the gloves of thieving, and this is how it turned out.
All right. I'm very excited to take those gloves from her, by the way.
Oh.
Very excited.
Do I have the dagger on me now?
You should.
I should.
haha!
You've got to be shitting me.
No, I am the opposite of shitting. I'm unshitting you.
No, you're literally shitting on Nitsch's right now.
No,
I mean,
she's
sitting.
not.
Yeah, maybe you should stand up.
Shitting.
What? Okay, I stand up.
Okay.
I stand up. Or like fall over and stand up.
Yeah.
This is
Right.
the dagger.
All right, you win.
Mhm.
The dagger is yours to keep.
Does it have a name? I would be remiss because my friend Boobo always asks if things have names, so it should have a name.
I've never bothered to name it. These are fairly common where I grew up. It's just a knife to me, but he extends his hand. Well played.
Thank you. I extend my hand.
Now, anything else you think you're great at that I can prove that you're not? I'm kidding. I'm tired of this.
I'll tell something.
How dare you bring it up again? We're gonna be stuck in another loop.
Thank you. If you don't, Boobo.
Sir stabs.
Yeah.
Why don't you come join us? Come join us in the cabin, please.
Pretty sure this is awkward. I don't think Starhot's into that.
I mean, you are a good-looking guy, but like not.
I know.
That's a little. I mean, I
It's
know
too
you-
much. I know.
It is.
Yeah.
I try and like maneuver to like get up, like from under her.
I'm not on you anymore.
Oh,
Stood up.
oh. Okay, so I stand up. Well. The thank you was for the kiss. I've never had one of those before, so I don't know what else to say after someone kisses you. But
You're welcome. That's a start.
Oh,
Right, you could go with something like, that was nice. You could go with something like, what a beautiful moment. You don't say thank you. It's not like she's brought you a basket of fruit or something.
Yeah, it's not like I brought you a fruit basket or something.
but
Yeah, you could like lick your lips and be like, that was delicious. That's an option. Probably wouldn't go with that right away, but it's a good option. I tell you,
my lips.
experience.
It did taste a little bit of ale from the lips, but it wasn't. It was pleasant, and it made me feel warm.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's a good start. That's a better answer than mine.
Did it also make you realize that you shouldn't go into books ever again or make deals with demigods who are evil and who Starhearts really don't like all of them? And also, you gave my gem away. You know that's like my whole identity, but also not, because now I have another identity, but that's like a big part of who I am. And you gave it to a guy I really don't like.
I agree with you, but again, I thought we were doing very well in capturing him, and we were on the verge of capturing him in the book.
We were also in the verge of trying to possibly kill you because you told us to.
I'm not a part of that. I'm not big on killing crew. I should probably leave this conversation, shouldn't I? I'll see you all at dinner. All right, take care.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you for the anonymous
Thank
cheers.
you.
And anonymous gift.
I got nothing. I was inside of a demigod today, and I'm a little tired. And it wasn't I realized that I don't need to make deals with gods anymore after being inside of one.
Yes, also you made me a promise.
I also killed one, by the way. In case
He
anybody's-
also killed one, by the way.
When he says that, there's like crew on the other side of the ship, like, yay!
Just one guy with a party popper.
Oh gosh, I feel like everyone's singing a man called Jane, but a man called Boobo on the ship. Just like turns into a
Hero of Sweet Leaf, the
Yes.
man they call
Called
Boobo.
Boobo.
Yes.
You should probably get a good night's sleep. You've been through a lot today. Here.
This is my flask.
Oh, I.
It'll
still-
help you sleep. Just have a tiny bit. Maybe put a couple drops in some tea with some honey.
Yeah, remember
Not
what her
asking you
lips
to drink
tasted
the whole
like?
thing.
This tastes like this.
Oh, Pluto,
Except this better.
stop it.
Keep drinking it.
Wait, no, this is better. Wait, did I hear that? Was that loud enough?
We're all in the same room.
Right.
Yeah.
I plug my nose and I.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Sorry, this exchange just now in the chat, Cactar Surfer. I was like, I was inside a demigod today, and now I'm tired. Nitsage 2020. Valen. Oh, don't you mean the goddess star? Anyway. Yeah, so there's the drink.
Here, thank you. No, thank you.
Told you it was good.
Oh, it's awful. Ugh.
It goes back on the hip.
Right.
Well, you have your dagger now. You're welcome again.
Thank you. I suppose. I hope you what to do.
I don't really know what to do now after being kissed, so
Probably kiss back.
no.
Go on.
Wait, is that?
Willem from the other side of the boat is just like, I think the moment is gone. I think maybe try later.
Of course. Okay.
No one's watching you, by the way.
Okay, Nitsage, listen to the wisest person on the ship. Moi.
Aura?
Take a sleep. Yes, go take a sleep, and then when you're done, I'll give you some lessons on how to not do the opposite of that.
Kiss?
Yeah, you don't go. You just did this. You did this.
Yeah, it was a great start.
But no, there's. Oh.
Seeing if you would have leaned in, then it would have been fine. But you just kind of stood there. So
Because
it's
he
like,
did that. He went like.
Wait,
but he gave you the gloves of thieving.
Yeah, and then I slapped him, and then I kissed him. You know, the slap because he went inside Kelrek, and then the kiss because I'm glad he's alive.
Wait, so you're going to practice with me on how to kiss?
Yes.
I mean, if you want to call it practice, then sure. I think there's some help
Be
that
red.
we can afford.
Absolutely red, blushing.
I get it. French class.
I think I'm going to check in with Aura real fast just to see the status of where we're at, and then yes, I will go.
Get a good night's sleep and don't let the demons visit you under the bed.
Anywhere else but here. Go anywhere else but here right now.
Wait, that's it? We're just gonna.
Yeah, that's it.
What? What's it?
I don't know. Bubo said it, so I'm supporting what he just said.
Oh, now you are?
I always do.
Mm-hmm.
Boobo, thank you for not letting anyone kill me, by the way.
You're welcome. I knew we were roommates for a reason, way back in Copper Forge.
I'm even surprised you remember that.
Yeah, it was the best time. I don't know why we're not roommates now, but you know, I'll let it go.
Because you've got 3 paintings and a statue in your room, and there's no room in your.
That's right. There's no room. I can make room if you want.
I'm going to stay with Talbot. He seems quiet and
Not Starheart.
No. That
Oh, okay.
no, I can't do that. Aura.
What is she gonna do?
not?
She's steering the ship. Leave her out of this.
I am perfectly cuddleable.
Yes, of course you are. Okay. All right. I need to go speak with Aura right now. Thank
About what?
you. Anything else but this?
Right. She's not gonna give you kissing lessons.
No, I hope not.
Starheart will. I'm just saying. It's a
but
great deal.
I'm. Okay, and I just walk away.
Question.
Well, I tried.
Starheart,
Oh my gosh.
where do you go next? It is nighttime, and y'all are probably fucking exhausted at this point, I'd like to clarify.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine kicking it with Bubo for a minute. I mean, I've also just been through the.
Well, he also just gave away my gem. Why is he walking away? I go after him, damn it.
As you start to stalk after him, and you're focusing on the thought of the Starheart gem no longer being in your possession, the little dark void that is missing in the back of your mind begins to fill with something else.
Wait, dark void? There's a dark void in my mind?
There is now.
There is now. Where the Starheart gem used to give you the sense of purpose, there's now nothing. It's gone. This is why you're upset, I imagine.
Yeah. Okay.
And so something is currently occupying that space, and you feel a slight chill on your spine. And a quiet voice speaks to you. Starheart.
Yes, brain?
I am not your brain. My name is Elish Basir.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I am here to offer you a minor deal. My understanding is that you are special, that you are something of a god on this plane.
Continue.
I am willing to offer you something special in order to complete a secret mission, something that will help us all. You see, I'm aware of what's just gone down with your enemy, Kel Rek. I'm here to help. But now, for every piece of aid, there must be a minor price to pay. I am asking in exchange one life. You have killed before, yes? Thank you for gifting those subs, Valen!
Thank you! Sorry,
And
I'm writing down
earlier,
this
too.
conversation too.
And irrelevated as well, earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Avalon.
You are on your way to the Green Isles to visit King Nilka Irwe. I ask that when you arrive, you find time to get alone with him and end his life. For this task, I will grant you a boon from my order, and I will help you defeat Kel Rek once and for all. What do you say?
Problem the first one. I have a friend whose name is Andre, and he worships the god of death, and he says that you're really bad. Problem the second. We also ran into some of your slackies, and then we kicked their butts, so they're not that great. Problem the third. I know the magic special thing for all of this, and it's the person you're talking to, and I think it's kind of rude that you just kind of pop into my head after this traumatic moment. Like, couldn't you have chosen, like, after I had, like, a couple drinks, or maybe, like, a coffee with a splash of rum? I mean, we are on a ship. So I also don't know. And does it come with, like, being, like, in like, robes and stuff? Because those are not very flattering on my figure. I don't know if I'd want them.
I'm not inviting you to join the Order. I'm asking you for an exchange of services.
Yeah,
One death to save thousands of lives.
And why should I trust you?
You have my word, and I've never broken it.
But you haven't given me your word before, so your word is moot.
It's a fair point.
It is a fair see? Everyone on this boat should be listening to me all
Close
the time.
your eyes.
Okay, I'm closing them because I want to.
You close your eyes, and you see behind your eyelids
Need to write this
essentially
down
this void sort of like opening up in front of you, and you see a tall, slender man in white robes that are stained in patterns across his entire body, and he holds in his palm a coin. He holds the other one out to you between two fingers. I give you my word because you know what this is.
Is
You
that
know what this does if I break my word.
Mm.
I have one for yourself and one for myself.
Wait, why do I get one? If I break my word, then I die.
Correct.
I
And
haven't
if I
given
break
a word.
my word, I also die. And I
But
have no intention of dying. Not now, not ever.
You know that death is a natural part of life, except maybe for Star Hearts, because, you know.
Not for gods and not for me. Take the coin. I'm asking you to end one man so we can save all of civilization from the tyrannical rule of Kelric, the bastard demigod. It is a mercy for us all.
Hang on, I'm going back to what I wrote down when we were making this decision. On Aura's ship, drunken soldiers, there's a quiet lamb. Redman is Elish Bashir, a cleric, power hungry. King's dad started the curse, blood curse. Okay.
I think there might also be another way to end the curse.
What is that?
You tell me something and then I'll tell you, but I can promise I know what I'm talking about. I wrote it down.
What would you need me to tell you? You have my offer.
You were a cleric once, right?
I am a cleric now. I serve Clote and all his power.
Well, I'm a cleric too. And I serve myself. So
That's
why...
not what I've heard.
Well, you probably don't have the best of friends, you know, being the whole bloodied and stuff. You should probably take a bath.
I have the most loyal friends imaginable. Your friends seem to be the ones who keep breaking their word to you. Isn't that right? I work on keeping my word, as do my followers keep their word to me. I'm not asking you to fall in with me. I'm asking you to serve a common purpose that we both share. The elimination of Kelric.
Did you say you called yourself a god? A demigod?
Never.
Then what do you call yourself?
Devout.
But that's not really a title.
I'm humbler than I look.
I have a bad rep of friends making deals with people I don't know, and I don't really know you, so I'm going to say probably not right now, but we can keep in touch. But that's maybe because I just have my little shifty.
Excellent.
But
We'll be in touch.
I do not take your coin.
Open your eyes.
Mm.
Is there anything around me?
No, everything is just as it was.
I'm gonna just yell out Andre's name.
Andre!
Do I? Well,
I yelled it really loud, and I probably had a drink.
fair.
I know he did show up with logic, and then I got screwed.
I rolled a 15 on my perception. So yeah, I would say I run towards where I heard Starheart yelling.
I'm running towards where I think he might be.
Oh.
Whoa, no, come back this way!
Zod, are you something wrong?
Yes, yes!
Are you in
Okay.
danger?
Probably. Excuse me.
Oh my
You've been
god, stop
drinking.
drinking.
Okay, so Andre, there's this person, you probably know him. His name is, Ailashay Bashir Bay. I can't speak Pig Latin nor any version thereof. It's the Red Man. The guy do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so is there like a place we can talk where he can't hear us?
Unlikely.
shoot, do I have any spells that can be a bubble?
I want a bubble spell. I need a bubble spell.
Like a magic wand?
Like some
Bubbles?
sort of. I want something that's like a dampening. I know there's something exists, but I don't think I have one.
I want to run over there and literally create bubbles.
Okay, Andre, okay. So, I think he invaded my brain space. He basically, okay, so he came into my head and then he was like, hey, it's me, Eilish Buzzier. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you are really not a good guy. And he's like, I know I'm probably not a good guy, but I have friends in high places. And I'm like, you know what, you need to shush. So then he pulled some jiggery-jaroo, and then he was like, you know, your friend did made the deals and things, and then maybe they backed up on you, and you know, oh my gosh. So basically, the long story really short, because I know I'm rambling and I'm not making a lot of sense, but basically he offered me a coin to make a promise, but then I didn't accept the coin. No, because obviously I've seen what that does. It's like the stupidest gesture to make for me. Like, why would I ever accept that? I've seen it and bad things happen from accepting those things. Anywho, so then he wants me to kill King Delga, and then he'll grant me a boob.
A boob?
That's what he said. He said he'll grant me a boob. Oh, a boon.
Yes.
That makes more sense.
A gift.
Yeah, he'll grant. And I said, no thank you, because, you know, I like the way that I look and you're just kind of freaky, but not in the good way. But also, I think he might have a way into my brain now, and I don't know how that happened, but I told him, like, you know, keep in touch maybe so I could keep tabs on him, but he doesn't know that part. So I figured I would tell you, you know, because they tried to abduct you one time and make them into their fold.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I think it might be time to start panicking.
Hey, Briggs Bastard, thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Stop.
Thank you for that.
Huh.
I think the only thing I really can offer is that you always have to be under the idea that we're gonna be set upon by something evil. It's where we are right now. And he came to me first.
Oh, you don't even want to talk to me first? What kind of guy are you? I realize I'm yelling into the earth. I need to stop doing that.
Well, even whispering won't protect you from what he can hear, I'm sure. But hey, at least you're in good company, you know? 2 powerful clerics, he wants them. So
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we are in very serious danger. And the only thing I really can offer you is that I will be here to protect you.
And I'll be here to protect you. He may have said, he said something about the Star Heart. He knows what happened.
Yes, he's very aware of the not very successful morning we had. He came to me, I'm assuming, for the same thing he came to you for. He wants to help kill Kelrek.
Which is good.
But at what cost?
Not good cost.
Yes. I can't do that to my god. I could never add one more link to that chain. And thank you for not agreeing to do the same yourself. But we have to be much more careful now.
Do you think he can only reach out to clerics? Or do you think he might reach out to Nitsage?
I think he'll reach out to anyone that might be of use to him.
Oh, we gotta make sure Nitsage doesn't talk to him.
Yes, if anyone, I think he would be the next one to be in danger.
Oh, Karis, thank you.
Thank you, Karis, for that.
Awesome.
Bubo hears a voice in his head too, but it's not an evil demigod. It's a fluffy orange creature from last week.
Man, nothing serious is ever going to happen to my character.
So I think the best we can really do is keep on our toes and know that we're never alone.
Should we tell the rest of the party or keep this between us?
Oh, we should most definitely tell everyone else.
Let's go do that.
All right, as you two are prepping to go do that, Nitsage and Aura, zoom in on your little conversation.
Question.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said this on stream last time or not. Aura being somewhat of demonic lineage, we'll call her.
Mhm.
Does she know that when a demon dies on one plane, it gets sent back to its mother plane to regroup?
I would religion check for that, I think, because I don't know how often something like that ever really comes up.
Oh, that was also natural 20.
Oh.
15.
Yeah, you're aware. So I think once you saw Kelrek sort of dissipating, you're like, because it just means more work for everyone.
Yeah, so I'm actually not at the helm. I'm in my quarters, and I'm just grabbing as many maps as I can, trying to look over the Maw of Quote. Is that what it's called? The Maw?
Yes, the Maw, the center of the continent.
Yeah. So I'm just looking over the Maw. I don't know if I'd have any maps of anything of like the different planes of existence with demigods. I know it's in the player's handbook. I don't know if Aura has maps of that, but just anything I think would be helpful that might.
As it's never been mapped, but you know the stories of the Maw, and that people say, like, back in the day when people used to get banished, they weren't outright slaughtered, they were thrown over the mountain into the Maw, or like, it's like, if you're bad, we're going to put you in the Maw. Like, it was more of like superstition surrounded the Maw more than anything, but all stories sort of point to the idea that descending through the Maw is a direct path to basically the underworld.
Okay. And then the second thing, and probably more important, that I'm trying to track, I'm trying to remember which direction the Starheart was pointing to, and thinking about where that was in relation with the stars, and I'm trying to triangulate and map out where it is.
Okay, so the last time it was pointing at anything, the last time anybody really looked at it, it was...
Not the Starheart. I'm trying to triangulate where the Sol light is.
Right. Yes, so where it was pointing. Yeah, so where you were heading northwest toward the Green Isles. So the light of the Starheart gem was also pointing northwest, but more to the north than the Green Isles. North. So where on all of your maps is open water, that is where the last time the light was examined, that was the last place that it was pointing of note.
Okay. So I'm just charting maps right now in my quarters.
Aura.
Come in.
Hi.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm drinking and thinking. I'm trying to you're good. I'm trying to remember the exact direction which the Starheart was pointing, with lining with the constellations, and trying to figure out where this Sol light is. And I feel like I'm a few degrees off because it's just pointing to water. It's not pointing to any land.
Do you want me to get Talbot for you?
I
mean, I can help, but I think he's better than I am with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, actually. But you came in here. What? Do you need something?
I needed to get out of a conversation that I was having, and I did, and I'm just kind of here. Everything looks in order right now. Starheart and I kissed, and I don't know what else to do.
Oh.
listen, there's other things going on right now,
Yes.
but that this is on the forefront of my mind.
Well, I imagine it would be. You two have had a lot of pent-up tension between the two of you,
I know,
and honestly, I think it's good that this is happening. And,
I don't understand it.
it's probably new for you.
Yes, it is. Very much so. And then like it's like she slapped me twice and then kissed me and then slapped me again. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, yeah, females can be very confusing sometimes.
Oh, yeah. So you know what? I wanted to talk to you about maybe after we visit the Green Isles, how we can find Kelrek.
Right. Well, he's not dead, unfortunately.
You do know where they go, right?
I have a general idea of where he might be. And this is something that happens to demons, but I don't know if the same rules apply to demigods, if there's a different plane for demigods, if it's all the same.
So I'm versed in history and religion. Would I know, I think I would know maybe a bit more about?
I would say you know that no mortal has ever removed a demigod from this plane. It's either other gods or demigods doing that work in all the books and all the histories and all of that stuff. So this is the first time that a mortal has done it. So you're not certain, but what you understand is once they're removed from this plane, very similarly to demons, they're most likely not dead, but it's also uncharted territory.
Yes. So what I would like to do once we get to the Green Isles is look around for maybe certain books there, and see if we can infiltrate the plane, because that's the only way we're going to be able to kill Kelrek. Let's go to his plane, or wait for him to come back to our plane and try and capture him. Although I'm assuming that with the star heart that he has, he's going to be more powerful.
But I assume he's in a weaker state at the moment and is regenerating wherever he is.
We can assume that, but I don't know. I go into my bag of holding, and I pull out the book that tells me where things are.
It's not the one you gave away in the one shot, is it?
That was the spell book. Yeah.
Mhm.
Be honest.
I don't know if this is going to work, but maybe I could locate him through this.
Try it. Do it.
Okay, you said that to try it. So I write down in the book, where is Kelrek?
The pages begin to swirl with ink, as they always do, and out like threads, you see spokes. It almost looks like spokes on a wheel, but they seem to be branching off of a huddled dark mass, immensely large by like the hatching and all the detailing on this drawing. It zooms out.
Like the plane, like the planet, like the planes circle.
I'm sorry?
Does it look like the planes, like the levels of the planes?
It's not a map, if that's the question. Yeah. So it's showing you, like in some deep dark cavern somewhere, there's a hunched mass that has, it looks like spokes coming down from this angle, but they're bent around, almost like chains. And it starts to pull that image past and like faster. And then eventually you see the bulk of Kelrek. His head is down. His arms are at his sides, his increasingly long arms. He's almost gorilla-like in posture, but very sinewy and stretched, large claws and all of that. But he does look to be less powerful than he did when he was standing on the ship. He looks exhausted. And next to his side, you see that same arrow. Oh, sorry, not next to his side. In his hand, clenched, you see that arrow that took him down, and he's just squeezing it. But yeah, he looks like it's down like that. He's not moving. Obviously, it's a still image, but that's sort of where it resolves. And you're able to pull No, that's kind of all the information you get. All the ground and everything around it looks like slate rock or like obsidian rock, that kind of thing, but nothing of great detail. The floor is solid, shiny, dark.
On anything anywhere?
No what?
No writing on anything anywhere? Like the floor or the walls? No.
No.
Well, there he is. I just don't know where.
Could I do a history check if I know if this is like one of the layers of this? Is it the 7 hells we have here?
Just the one underworld here.
Oh, just the one underworld.
Shit, we're not in Critical Role.
Sorry.
Get off of that. Get off of that mindset.
I thought that was a 5e thing. Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
This is homebrew.
Okay. The underworld.
Thank you, Ryan. It's just the one hill, actually.
One. Well, I believe that. Can I do a history check to see if I think it's the underworld?
Sure.
Can I do it as well with my history knowledge of?
Yeah. Do it. Have one roll with advantage, and then just pick the higher modifier between the two of you.
You probably have. I only have a +1. Roll again.
Why? Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, excellent.
Pick a different dice. Okay.
23.
23. Yes. It is, from all descriptions, the underworld as best as you know it. You kind of rack your brain and remember reading some like old scripture stuff back in the East, and you remember somebody writing who had a vision of actually seeing the place there because they were bestowed a gift from Clope. They were able to actually see through his eyes for a moment and see the environment. He sketched down what he could, and you're like, yeah, that matches.
That's in the world. There he is.
So getting to him might not be the issue. It's the question is, do we get to him first, or do we try and detour and try and find the Sahlen first?
I don't know his timeline. But I know it's something that we should not put on the back burners.
I'm not saying that it would be put on the back burner, but what if rescuing the Sahlen helped?
Well, either we can rescue. I mean, I don't even know the whole picture of rescuing the Sahlen. I mean, we could do that, and then, I mean, honestly, the way this trip is gone, we just have to play it by ear. Anything could happen.
How many more days do we have before we get to the Green Isles?
By your calculations, if everything goes smoothly at this point, you're 2 days away instead of, because it would be 5 total instead of 7, so you've shaved 2 days off. So 2 more days after tonight.
Well, we're headed in the same direction regardless, because I've calculated her to be just slightly more north than the Green Isles.
It's something that we can discuss once we get to the Green Isles and warn the king.
Perhaps.
Or maybe not warn, but have a greater discussion of what's to be had of Elish and Clote, and we just have a list. We have a list.
We do.
And, oh, excuse me. Okay, now it's starting to come up a little bit.
Did you drink?
Yeah, yes, they help me sleep. So I took a swig of Starheart's flask, and it's just awful. And now I just feel like, yeah, it doesn't.
You know what kind of alcohol? Because different alcohol have different effects. It doesn't matter. Look, we're headed in the right direction anyway. I think everyone should just get a good night's rest. The gods know what happened to us the last time we didn't rest. We'll try and get some sleep.
Yes.
And we'll discuss in the morning.
Yes. By the way, Starheart won the bet. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hooray.
Talbot for you.
Thank you.
And I go off and get Talbot to have him.
Okay. Well, you go off and do that. We'll hop over to Bubo. What are you up to, Bubo?
I don't even know. Well, Starheart just left me, correct, and had her little side talk with voice and head. I didn't hear any of that, did I? She had gotten far enough away.
Yeah, she was far enough away. He was waiting for an opportune moment.
That left me where? In Nitz's room by myself?
I think so.
You
So
might have heard
awkward.
me yell Andre, though,
Yeah.
That's true.
if you're like, WTF, mate.
I think I'm going to head back to my quarters with Meebo and return to plussing his skill set.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, our fuzzy orange friend.
Not him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Not him.
The
Mebo.
chat was... Oh, no, the chat was reminding us that
I know.
was...
I'm not forgetting.
Okay, I'm just remembering because I forgot.
Danny knows things. Would you like me to roll anything for
Yeah.
continual Meebo training?
Yeah,
Mebo training.
let's do. Let's see. What should that be? What
All
kind of
right,
check
wax
should
on, wax off.
that be?
Performance check.
Actually, yeah, that's good. Performance check. Like how clear a teacher can you be?
Perfect. I'm clear as mud with a 4.
So you're trying to teach him like some of like your like you innately special abilities, being from the Isle of Lear. So like you can jump and glide essentially. So you're trying to teach this statue how to jump and glide, and just like clonk clonk. He's like leaving dents in the deck. Just not getting it.
Oh, come on. You know, it's like this.
And while you're verbally eviscerating your statue of yourself, you hear in the back of your head, hey.
You're right. I'm busy. Don't have time for you.
No.
That's what he sounds like, all right.
And he says, this guy said it was from your shoulder. Said there was an opening. So.
Oh, and you're
Yeah,
here to... Where the other guy's not here. It's now you?
Yeah.
You just fill in the openings on my shoulder space.
Yeah.
Space is a premium. You're going to pay for that?
No.
It's the angriest cookie monster ever. All right, then. Listen, I'm in the middle of teaching. Old Clunky McGee here had to hop and whiz around the room. What do you need?
Well, I was walking the ship earlier today, but then I decided it would be better to be in your head. I was trying to tell your friend to drink from a different cup, but I don't think she understood me, so maybe you'll understand.
Like choose the gold chalice over the wooden one?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I like to drink from fancy cups, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, I like fancy cups.
Okay. Anything else I can help you with?
Oh, and he goes quiet.
All right. Drink from fancy cups. You hear that, Mebo? Drink from...
He's like...
Drink from fancy cups. That's what you need to do. That's why you're failing at this mission.
Grabs a nearby
This lesson.
flagon and tries to drink from it, and all the liquid just splashes around his sealed mouth.
I see. You two have a drinking problem. You and Starheart should get on the same page. She's got a drinking problem too.
Derpy Snowman, I'll be happy to do that for you. Can someone please tell me who the characters are? Absolutely. This is a nice time for a quick little recap anyway. I'm Danny. I'm the DM, so I'm everybody who's not these guys. We have Haley and Justin, who are playing Aura and Nitzig specifically. Aura is a tiefling rogue.
Yes.
Rogue Warlock.
Rogue Warlock. Nitzig is a Weezord. He's a wizard.
A weasel.
He's a Quailir, which in this universe is like a homebrewed elf. And then Bubo, played
That's
by
me,
Andrew,
struggling with my microphone.
is also he's over there. He's also playing a Quailir elf. but he is a ranger. Yes. Oh, and both of them have what are called heart beasts. So they're essentially like these animals that they've grown up with since they were born, and they're bonded to their souls. That's the whole thing. Andre Cabe is played by our friend Ryan. He's down at the bottom there. I think he's got the name. He is a gnome death cleric, good guy, badass. And then we have Starheart, also a gnome cleric with who's now baby rogue, and is likes to drink. Very passionate character, very silly character. And that's kind of.
Valen says, don't forget that Nitsage is a whizzing wizard when you scare him enough.
This is true.
At least two Justin.
What's the whiz and wizard?
So that's all the characters. We're about a year or so into this campaign. So if you have any general questions, let us know. I'm sure the chat is able to answer a lot. And if they're not, I am. So we're good. Or probably Haley is the most equipped to answer questions from anything more than a week ago.
That's true. Impressive. Most impressive.
I plan ahead. I can't remember anything back there.
All right, back to my training Mebo. What's your name? Which one do you like better, Mebo or Mebo? Mebo, the second one. Are you Mebo the second? All right, good enough. That flagon won't do. Dumaril. All right. So this little voice in my head. Don't look at me like that, Dumaril. This voice in my head. It told me that we've got to drink out of a better cup. I'm going to take that to heart because, voice heads always know the true stuff. Find me a better cup so we can train Mebo here in the ways of the Qualia, and he can be perfect.
Dumaril just starts flying around the ship, grabbing cups, examining them, dropping them, and finding the fanciest cups. He's going to spend the next hour doing this. Yay. All right. Where we at?
Where you at?
I don't need to role play it if we don't want to, but I'm gonna ask. What is his name? Talbot. Did the Starheart ever activate when we were on land?
Yeah, it's never been inactive. It's never been inert. So it was still pointing when we were on land. It was pointing toward. I guess if we're facing south, it'd be going west. Northwest. Yeah, if you were looking flat at a map, it would be northwest. But it's man, this is hard when we're not in the same space. I will do a little.
What I'm trying to have Talbot help me out with is me remembering my mind grapes back to when I was at Copper Forge or another landmark where the Starheart was pointing and try and zone in even closer. We had the X value and I'm trying to get the Y value.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so if you were going to draw lines on the map in this fashion and really start racking your brain to pay attention to this, it will actually start to intersect. So, excellent. So between you and Talbot, you sort of put your heads together, you lay out these maps, and he's following instruction. He wasn't here for most of this. And essentially everything points to just slightly northwest of the northernmost of the Green Isles. So just north, well, not just north, but slightly further north than the Isle of Lear, which is where you're going, is where all of the Starheart has consistently pointed once you start kind of calculating those angles and remembering where you were and where you're oriented and all of that stuff. So it really is out in the middle of the ocean. And then Talbot, you realize, has a bit of he lights up and he points at you. He's like, I think I know where it is. I think I know this place. I didn't think it was real, no offense. I think it's pointing to Cleth's Folly.
Really?
Give her your donation, a random turnip.
Thank you, random turnip. Whispers of the mortal that felled a demigod have traveled on the ocean winds, and the presence, both curious and somewhat anxious, seeks out Bubo. Ooh, hooray!
And the presence smelling of death finds its way onto the ship, by the way. Didn't read
But
that.
smelling of. Oh.
A presence smelling of death. So that's a deathly presence.
So I think this was discussed once a very long time ago, so I will recap for everyone who is here and everyone who is new here. So Cleth's Folly is one of the many names of what the sunken Fourth Green Isle was. And this is how the tieflings in this universe came to be. Because Clote, when he was a younger god, as the peoples were beginning to populate the continent of Saul and all of the islands and all of that stuff, he fell in love with the creations of his sister goddess, and he thought the most beautiful of them were the Kwai, and in an effort to embrace them, he accidentally dragged the island down, drowning all of them.
You said this was Clote.
And this was way back when someone, you were hearing repeated whispers of it was the love, and this was the problem. This is
that was me in the book.
Yeah, so that's what was meant by that, is like anytime Clote tried to directly express his love, it ended in death and destruction and ruination for the mortals, for the living. And this was his lesson, essentially. This is what taught him to stay in the underworld and wait for the things that he loved to join him. But Cleth, one of his children, one of his more forward-thinking children, wanted to try and impress her father. She wanted to try and bring back what was destroyed as a gift to his father, and also as a gift to the mortal realm. And she attempted to raise the island once more and all of the souls that fell on it. And that's when the tiefling race was created in this world, as sort of like, they're a little bit twisted, like they're beautiful in their own right, but at the same time they look different because of the magics that brought them back. And that is also why they are generally shunned by the Kwai, because they are seen as like, cursed or unclean or whatever, just because a demon's hand was involved in bringing them about. But that's kind of, so Cleth's Folly is where that island fell, but really, it was one of those things that outside of the very few ancient Kwai who were there to see it, a lot of the younger ones are just like, that's just an old man story. Like, that's, people don't actually, it's not real. So Talbot is just, he's almost embarrassed to offer it as an actual solution, because you can tell all over his face, he's like, it's a joke. Like, it's a kid's story. Can't hear you.
Do tieflings look like a joke to you, Talbot? It's real.
No. It is. I didn't mean any offense by it. I was raised to believe that it was just a story, and that your people came from the north or something.
It's all right. There are many stories that are told about my people that aren't true.
I believe you. Please understand, you have my utmost respect, Captain.
Of course. What we have discussed here today cannot leave this room.
Yeah, my word. Yes, ma'am.
And so I'm going to start mapping out other lines on this map and circle a place that is nowhere near Cleth's Folly.
Okay.
Very good, Talbot. That is all. Thank you.
Also.
All right.
What happened to us? We're back.
Yeah, you're good. I was trying to get little chat to pop back up, but
Ooh.
yeah, bro.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
And with that, I will try to go to sleep.
All right. Hooray. So you go to sleep. Who else is going to sleep?
We should,
That's it.
yeah.
Everybody's gonna rest.
Everyone
You
gonna
quiet
sleep.
can take your half rests. Boobo, right before you go to bed,
Go on.
you hear no, and then silence.
Well, that's not good.
Your head seems rather occupied.
Yeah, it is. What are you, the third person to join in?
Apparently so.
I'm gonna start charging fees.
I have seen what you've done to Kelrek. I would like to help you finish the job. What do you
Great.
say?
I finished it. I took an arrow, and it went straight through his bloody body.
You struck true, that is correct, but you struck a demigod in a mortal plane. He's just licking his wounds, waiting to return.
Oh, is that so? How do you even know?
It is my business to know these things.
Of course.
My name is Elish Basir. I am here to offer you a solution to your problem.
And what is my problem that you seem to think I have?
Your problem is Kelrek, the demigod.
Yeah,
He will be back.
of course. And then I'll take another arrow and I'll put it right through him the way I did before. Easy as pie.
A regular arrow would no longer strike his hide. You had one chance and one shot, and you did it on the wrong dimension, you fool. I am here to offer you something better
Better than what?
than failure. I am here to offer you complete and total and utter success.
On this plane, I didn't fail. Ask everybody in the crew over there, especially Jeffrey with the party popper.
Yes, I'm certain those cheers will mean so much to you when he has raised half the countryside. Now, please understand me. I am no friend to you, and I have no question of that. I'm not concerned at the moment. But I am no friend of Kelrek. In fact, he stands between me and my needs. I'm willing to meet you in the middle and help you strike him down.
I highly doubt that your needs are my needs.
You don't want Kelrek finished. Otherwise, you'll be doing this every week for the rest of time.
I think we have enough players on our side to make it happen. He's got chains that need to be broken, and we've got the ability to break those chains.
Are you thinking of Clote, my master?
Probably. Is that not who we're talking about?
We are speaking of his son, the demigod Kelrek, the one you ran through with an arrow, a death's arrow that is now in his grip,
Oh,
waiting
right, he
to be
has that.
thrown back at you.
And-
One touch,
Right,
you are
Okay.
no more.
great. What if I dodge the arrow? Pretty good at dodging.
Yes. I doubt he needs the arrow to destroy you. It seems more symbolic on his part. I need nothing to destroy you either. However, I do not like to get my hands dirty unless I need to. So I'm asking you once, Sir Bubo, runner from betrothals, I'm asking you to put your feet firmly down. And I am here to ask you to join me to help destroy Kelrek. I don't understand why this decision-making is so hard for you and your team. I'm trying to help you.
But to what end? Because something worries me about you hopping into my head, being the third voice that I've heard in the past, I don't know, 3 days or so. It doesn't sit right with me.
I cannot account for the rest of your mental visitors, but I am here to make a contract and walk away. As one of the best bounty hunters in all the world, I should hope you would understand what a contract means.
Oh, I know what it means, and I know what a contract with you means.
Good. I'm willing to take one for myself to keep my end of the bargain.
But it also means it's a contract that I may not be willing to take myself.
I shall give you my terms as I have given the terms to your fellows. I will aid in the destruction of Kelrek.
You've been talking to others.
That does not concern you at this moment.
Well, it does concern me.
Interesting.
The fact that you have already spoken to other people in my group and now just coming to me. Why was I not your first choice?
To be fair, I would have preferred another hand of Kelrek at my side. He at least a hand of Clote. You've gotten me confused now.
You're welcome. I'm good at that.
But yes, your cleric friend would have made a much better ally for this particular situation. dark deeds will cry out dark thoughts. But
All I'm saying is the fact that you've tried my other friends and they've also turned you down doesn't make me likely to follow suit.
it's true. But you'll never know who said yes, because part of the terms are that they're not allowed to say anything about the contract. So here's what we are doing. I will aid in the destruction of Kelrek. Or should you choose banishment, I will aid in holding him down while you do what is necessary to put him in the book. I will grant you a boon from my order, the Order of Many Eyes. I will ask of you one simple item. You kill King Nilka Airway when you make it to the Green Isles. You will keep your complicity secret. And that is all I ask.
I still don't trust you. Which means it's a decision I can't make at this time.
And they told me you had no honor. Good day. Then he disappears.
Meebo, do you have this many people talking in your head? Don't look at me like I'm crazy. You look like me.
It's just like donk, donk, donk.
Oh, right, your head is hollow. See, it could be filled with a bunch of voices as well.
Hooray. I'm going to let y'all long rest before someone destroys it, by the way.
Sweet,
so now's your
thank you.
chance.
Speaking of...
Confirm for the love of God.
Yes,
no.
yeah, no, confirm long rest. This will be in the morning. Thank you, Beer on a Batman. Thank you for the donation. This man has been shot down 3 times tonight. I bet he's angry enough to get those hands dirty. Combine this with your monster drop. Wait, what?
Oh, he's
Yeah, 'cause that's
he's
where we're
meaning,
at.
He's meaning Eilish Basir. He's been shot down 3 times.
Elish. Elish.
tonight. Eilish. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh look,
Oh,
I'm no
snap.
longer exhausted.
Batman.
Excellent. Thank you, Beard on a Batman. Well, that accelerated some stuff. Let's do it.
Yes. Yes.
Did we sleep?
Yes, you do sleep. You get your long rest.
Okay, cool.
All right. So,
Or he said, or just add an extra monster, Danny, dealer's choice.
I'm down for this. Let's do this.
Here comes the fun.
Na-na-na-na.
Here comes the fun.
And I say,
Roll for initiative.
All right.
Shows up. I'm a bad guy.
I don't even know any of her songs, so well done.
I listened to her album yesterday.
It's not bad. It's pretty cute.
It is pretty good.
it's fun.
I'm having like hot flashes, getting warm and then cold, and then warm and then cold.
Because he got the COVID.
While we're waiting for the monster
No, like
and for all their
Actually, yes. Kindly chat amongst yourselves while you take your long rest, because I have to use the restroom.
Oh, yes,
badly.
of course.
I'll be right back.
so.
Go back.
Bubo is one of my favorite characters, like just ever.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Some things that have come to fruition for Bubo.
I fucking
There's some stuff.
What? He was betrothed?
Ooh.
Groom.
I bet
He
you
is? What?
I bet okay, so just
I bet-
totally speculating. I bet that you were betrothed either to like a princess from some other land
Mm.
or you were betrothed to like a prostitute.
His daughter, the king's daughter that Danny just talked about, didn't he? Did he just talk about a daughter? Or his
King Nelka's daughter?
Coat's daughter, class.
Oh.
Unless I was in the bathroom and missed it.
Unless
Did you
were in the
guys
bathroom.
did you guys turn up your mic?
A bit, yeah.
Okay.
I did.
It's peaking a bit.
Oh.
We did? Oh, sorry. Well, because Haley
I'm and he's loud.
No, it's okay. It's just it's peaking a little.
doesn't use her
Sorry.
big boy voice.
I will speak louder.
Check.
Oh.
That's probably
A little bit more up.
Check.
check for me. Check for me. Check.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's right there.
Okay, sorry.
Perfect. What I'm thinking is it might be that he was arranged marriage, and he's like, nope.
Oh, that could be it too. That could be it too.
It seems like Bubo comes from money. But we don't really know anything about it.
Yeah.
I feel like Boo definitely comes through. He was Scrooge McDuck in it for a while. Like he lived in in that. So I bet he lived in. We don't know anything about.
We don't even know Boobo's last name. Like he could absolutely be like.
Maybe
royal.
it's
Boobo's
O.
like Beyonce. There's just only one name.
There is only Boobo.
It's
I wonder if it's
There is
Boob.
only the Boobo.
Boob O.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Like his name's Boo, and then the last name's O. Like Boob O.
Oh.
It's probably like Boobo Earway or something like that.
Boobo what way?
Earway, the king's last name.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, and so he wouldn't. Wait. Is the king his dad?
Maybe.
I don't know. We don't know.
Uncle.
We don't know.
Wild
We don't know who Boobo
speculation.
is.
Wild speculation.
Who is Boobo?
We're all
So
gonna
much
interrogate
speculating.
Boobo later. Like put him in a chair and be like, put a light on.
Who are you? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Who are you, Bobo?
You wash your hands with soap?
Nah.
I'm back. The funny thing is, I'm slowing down. Oh.
Gikaku gabo boop.
Beep bop boop.
All right, I'm back. Let's see.
I mean, if we get to Broad Horizons, Boobo could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
We're all Boobo. Ooh,
Oh
that's
no.
Boobception.
What's that?
That's a different.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I would totally watch. I would totally watch like being John Malkovich, but being Boobo.
Being Bruno Malkovich.
Boobo Malkovich.
All right. It's
Boobs.
morning, y'all.
Yay.
Hi. Did you just say good morning? Oh, because we slept through
It's
the night,
morning.
probably.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
Good
sense.
morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I washed my hands with soap.
Ooh,
Lemon.
soap. The
All
soap
right.
is so good.
All right. So, you all wake up. Your morning routines, I imagine, are fairly similar to normal. Were you all planning to sort of meet on the deck the next morning or anything like that?
I definitely take a hesitancy of checking my face in the mirror when I wake up.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, okay.
It's just a mirror.
I brushed my teeth extra well this morning.
I would like. I want to take out my what is it? The little compass that I have on the necklace.
The one that finds expensive shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it expensive or was it valuable?
Valuable.
Valuable.
Yes.
I want to see if, because the Star Heart seems to be the thing everyone wants right now, I want to see if I take that off or point the thing around and make it do the magic stuff. If it'll point in a different direction that it's been pointing, because it's been in one direction that I don't remember. It was like north by another north area.
North by Northwest.
Something like
Yes. It is. Now that you've traveled a little further directly northwest toward the Green Isles, it is now a little more west than it was northwest.
So it has definitely moved direction.
Yes, because you have continued along your path, so that means that the thing, instead of being in front of you, is now slightly to your side.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's the Star Heart that. Okay. Well, fart nugget. Okay.
And Nitsage, when you wake up, actually, thank you for reminding me of that. You left the book open to where it was painted before to see like what else you could maybe divine from that image of that underworld. And you notice as you look closer, even though he holds the arrow in one fist, between his like the two claws on his thumb and forefinger, you see like the tiny little Starheart gem drawn in his grasp, and he seems to be examining it down low.
Yeah.
Great. As you all sort of get up and start moving around the ship, Aura, you would notice this first because you know what everyone's jobs are. No one else is awake. No one. not your first mate, not anybody. The deck is empty. Everyone is asleep in their hammocks.
It's really effing odd.
Are we all kind of like making our way to the galley or something? Or where would everyone be kind of making their way first?
Food, I'd assume.
Cool.
Sure. Yeah. So the galley's there, and you actually see your cook slumped in a chair, also asleep, like over by the where his little cooking station. He's just out.
Huh?
Oh, good morning, Nora.
Good morning.
Morning.
Is, something out of place today?
Indeed, my crew is not at their stations.
Did you all stay up late last night and celebrate?
No.
No.
I was exhausted.
But yeah, well, this one seems like he's exhausted too.
I walk over to the cook sleeping, and I tug at his leg.
He doesn't respond. He's not dead, just asleep. He just.
Okay.
I take my new shiny dagger, and instead of like kicking his leg a little bit, I give him a little bit of a poke.
His leg moves away from the stabbing, but he doesn't wake up.
Odd.
Bizarre.
Is it?
But yes, there is no one manning my ship.
Oh, it's not just him?
No, I called for the crew when I was up on the deck, and no one came. There was no one up there. Before I joined them, could I have checked to see where Willem was as well?
Willem is asleep at his desk.
Something's wrong. Can any of you sense if there's some magical effect happening to the crew?
Oh, well, I can tell you one thing that happened to us yesterday. Well, to Andre, are you okay if I explain what happened to us yesterday?
Yes, we both have something to say.
Yeah, so, the red man invaded our brains.
What?
Well,
Yeah, he tried to make a deal with us, and then he was like, do this for me, kill King Nelka, and then I will owe you what I learned is called a boon, not a boob.
What's
A boon, it's like a gift, like I owe you one, like a favor.
Oh.
Treasure.
What
Yeah.
was it?
What?
Why are you asking?
Oh, no.
No, because we always say no to evil people, Nissage.
Well, I didn't know what a boon was. I didn't know if,
A boon is it's a favor. It's a gift that's bestowed upon you.
Okay.
But
Just
his-
making conversation.
that's cool. That's okay. His are probably of the hey, I got you, haha kind. And I said no, and Andre said no. But yeah, he also has like a weird brain link now with us. So keep on your guard.
I wouldn't say that he has more of a link now than he was before.
Oh
But
well.
he's been watching us. He knows we're coming.
I've seen him face to face.
Well, I've seen him in a mirror. And that's as
Oh,
far as I want to get.
I heard him in my head.
He came
So
to
he's
you
at-
as well.
I didn't see him though.
What did he tell you? What did he say to you?
Oh, stuff.
Oh, the old stuff and things. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he offered me some things, said if you do this, I'll do that, and said he'd kill one of the god things that I thought I killed. Pretty
But
sure
you
I killed him
did.
though. Yep, stabbed
I
him
saw
with
it.
the super arrow.
Well, Kelrek actually is still alive, but he's on his plane, and specifically, he is in the underworld.
Right.
The red man came to each and every one of you.
Yep, he said that he could kill the Kelrek. He could hold him down while we killed him, or he could do it. I don't know. It was a lot of
Yeah, he
false
wanted.
promises is what it sounded like.
wanted
Hey,
us
Infinite
to
Gaming,
know
we
that.
live.
Oh yes, it's lie.
But the first thing he came to me is first to see if I would join his order.
No, he came to me first.
Oh, he didn't come to me
What?
first. I know that.
When did he go to you?
Nitsage, this is not a competition.
Yeah, this is not.
The ship
competition.
lurches
Hmm?
to the port side.
Whoa.
That's
I,
not.
I don't know which
Oh,
way's port.
It's left.
Okay.
Ugh.
You're not alone. And I run back up to the main deck.
I follow.
Oh, what now?
At the helm, you see a tall, slender figure in a white robe, hands on the wheel, smiling gently down at you.
That's
I thought I would come and speak to you all in person before you conflate my offers. I'm not here to threaten you. I'm here to help you.
I summon the fates and I say, get the fuck off my ship.
It's a beautiful, beautiful child of Cleth. Such fire in you. But no, I don't believe I shall be going anywhere.
Not if I have anything to say about it, and I cast banishment.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh,
He's had all night to prepare for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
Well,
well, I'm all out of powerful arrows, so I can't help this.
Cabe, I have a gift for you.
Don't
You might
accept it.
appreciate it. There are no strings attached, I assure you. There are very few, like yourself and myself, who respect our religion quite the same way. I have a relic for you from the first of our order. Before the split, of course. And he hands down he sort of floats it down to you. He doesn't leave from steering the ship. He just floats it down to your hand, and it's a reliquary. Inside there's a finger of what would have been one of the first priests of Cloaked.
Ugh.
It has brought me good luck over many years. I give it to you freely. I understand that my people have given you quite a bit of trouble. But you see, the presence of the Solite in our lands means that it is a threat to my power. It was all I could do to keep from... Well, I had to do what I had to do. And some in our order, the lower ones, of course, don't necessarily know that's the word, gentleness that can be approached with these sorts of situations. I would like to offer this task to you all as a group. I can help you destroy a god, demigod, to be sure. But he is stronger and angrier than I have ever seen him in my couple thousand years.
Wait.
at the moment he. Oh, what? Sorry.
I have a question. Sorry. I might be confusing some stuff. The cultists who killed my parents followed this dude, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Continue, Nitsage, and then, yep.
I forgot.
Sorry.
That's all good. What was I fixing to say? I'll just go with what I was thinking. Do you have the ability to raise the curse from the Quailam?
One of my few actual regrets in this world. Would that be a fair barter then? I could release the Lem, help you, kill Kelren. All I ask in exchange is the death of King Nilka. Otherwise the Lem will fall as they always have back to the north. That was not my order, by the way. It was Nilka's father. I did but serve at the time.
So why are we killing King Nilka now?
Well, to be clear, it's either him or me. And he's much easier to kill.
But he doesn't have a hold on cloaks like you do.
No, but we are both different points of that same anchor. Again, it will have my power for Nilka to die. I'm willing to give up much. But Nilka, if you kill me, cannot help you stop Kelrek. He is kind, but he is weak. Useless.
Well, when we kill you, then we'll have Clote's power because the chains will have been released from him, right, Andre? And then we can have his help to do what needs to be done with his son.
If you say so. I believe Clote has learned long ago not to deal in the affairs of mortals directly. I had to make this connection happen at much sacrifice.
I take out my blunderbuss and I just ready it at I'm gonna say this wrong. Elish. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness. I ready it at him.
I feel sorry.
2 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Goodbye.
I had to turn off a fan. It was freezing.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit. I always forget what's. Oh, funny. Sorry.
No.
We're not going to agree to anything you say.
And luckily, we have the other gods on our side. And with that, I light up my dagger and I chuck it at him.
Yeah, you do.
Roll an attack.
Okay.
What I wanted to say to him. Well, I'll wait.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
30-20 to hit.
Yeah.
Was it sneak attack because he didn't know it was coming, or we had weapons? We had weapons points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Yeah. Samantha. Uh, 13 points of damage. 6 of that is Orithel.
Okay. You notice as the flames of the Orithel dagger touch him, they extinguish.
Oh.
Nice.
Interesting.
Seems effective.
And he pulls the knife out of his chest and just draws an equal line on the other side.
Ew.
I didn't come here to fight, but if you must be calmed, so be it.
I don't like that.
Roll
style.
initiative, please.
No.
We're gonna die.
Oh no.
Stop, guys. Everything's fine.
It's okay. I was gonna attack him too, like shoot the gun at him or something, because he killed my parents and stuff.
I wanted to go at him a little bit more, but that's all right.
Sorry.
Oh, I think this is the highest initiative I've ever rolled. 14.
10.
18 for Boo Boo.
Okay.
Natural 20 for a 27.
Nice.
8.
Andre, what was yours?
10.
10. 8.
I feel sorry for you, because unlike you, Andre here talks to Clote often.
As he... Oh, that's not going to be his turn, but I'll give him a chance to respond. He talks to me every day.
Yeah, like, I hate you, you're the worst, stuff like that.
All he says is please, and I do but please his will.
Yeah, well, I talk to Andre every day, and that's way better than your people.
Mm-hmm.
Aura, it's your turn.
Okay. I cast haste on myself. And are you standing right next to me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess this is my second action. I'm gonna summon the Seablade out of the bag of holding.
Mhm.
Is that one-handed or two-handed?
It can be either. Intended to be one-handed. You can do one-handed.
The Seablade.
I don't have the Seablade.
Yes, you do.
All right,
Yes,
then I have it then.
Put it in your bag of holding. All right, and then
Oh, Seablade, there it is. That's it. I see it.
let's see. So that was action. Could do like a bonus action. With my movement, I'm gonna try and get to him and just do a bonus action attack.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Your action wasn't attack. You did a bonus action attack because your action wasn't attack.
So is your bonus? Do you have to do attack actions for your bonus action to be an offhand attack?
I don't know. Ryan?
Sorry. What was the question?
Do you have to take the attack action for your bonus action to be an attack? An offhand attack.
If that's part of that characteristic, then yes. It would say in the description of that feat.
Oh. Well, I don't have it as a feat, so never mind, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, I won't attack him then,
Okay.
knowing that I'm able to attack. But as a bonus action, I will cast Hexblade's Curse on him.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I guess that'll be my turn then.
Okay. It is now his turn.
Ugh.
And he's going to cast. Where is it? Pew, pew, pew. All right. Constitution saving throw, please, everybody.
Ereburger. Constitution. 14.
Ooh, I
Casting a spell.
Yes.
Counter spell, motherfucker.
He's casting it at 9th.
Gotta roll it.
Well, you know what? I'm still gonna cast it at. I'm gonna cast it at 5th level, and hopefully it's okay. So the way that works, if it is casting a spell at 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so it's a 19 then. So I have to roll a 19 or above
Well, you have to with your spell modifier.
with the spell modifier, right? So it's a +4.
It's not bad.
All right.
It's possible.
Odd.
I'm going to use my 18 port roll +4 modifier to counterspell that thing.
Cool. I'm going to use my DM reroll to make you reroll that beautiful thing.
Oh,
It's a
that.
port for my feature roll.
Mm,
I don't roll it. It's already been rolled.
fair. Fine. I'll take it. All right.
Oh, we don't need to.
So I do that. I go, yeah. Not right now.
Shall we have a discussion then?
Oh. Yes, because that took a lot out of me. That seemed like a very powerful spell, and I'm,
you like talking. Why would you not just say yes? It's a
okay. Yes. Let's keep discussing. Everyone got their aggression out.
I'm gonna keep my gun aimed at him, and say,
Okay, let's start talking, pal.
But know that we are not going quietly, and we don't want you on this ship anymore.
We will not go quietly into the night
We will not vanish
without a fight.
We must live on. Today we celebrate "Fuck You, Go Away" Day.
Man, I watched the second one because the first one wasn't on streaming, and it is garbage.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
All right, so we shall talk then.
You killed my parents. That's where I'm starting to talk. Now talk.
Death is inevitable.
He's got a point.
Yes, that's very true, actually.
Murder isn't inevitable.
He has that point.
That's true. Who's pointing a gun at whom?
Also, he's got a point.
Also, you killed my parents.
Not I directly, followers, but I do take responsibility.
Oh, at least he's owning up to it. Hey, this guy's not so half bad, everybody. Look at him.
They were in the way.
Okay, that's pretty
Something that I require. I took no pleasure from their deaths. It was necessary. You lived. By providence or luck or something else. I can help you understand what you are, little one.
I
"Is
believe,
this my broaden horizon shit?"
I believe that she could be more powerful than you ever can be.
I sincerely doubt that, but I appreciate your gumption.
You haven't seen what we have seen.
You haven't seen what I have done.
When Nitsage says that, I stand a little. I shuffle a little closer to Nitsage, not to evil, creepy man.
How many of you have a god answer their commands?
One,
Commands, not requests.
A god
Yeah,
isn't
if
meant
I
to be
could-
commanded.
If I command something of myself, then I do it.
You are not what you think you are, little one. As for you, Andre, a god must be commanded when he is lost.
Who's to choose for the god when he is lost?
Is devout.
We are nothing. We have no reason to believe that we can be above them to make that decision.
You are nothing, my brother, but you can be something. Nitsuju as well, the two of you should join our order. I do not require this from you. All I want is what you want. Kelrek out of the way. He's a threat to my power. He's a threat to your lives and livelihoods. He's a
But
threat
what,
to all of your people.
what happens when we get him out of the way for you, and now you have all the power?
As I've said, I am tomorrow's problem. I am not your problem today.
And I also like to worry about tomorrow.
Thank you, Critically Awkward, for your raid. Hello, everyone.
Thanks
Yeah, I
for the
think for the raid, critically awkward. For those
Oh,
who don't know,
and thank
our-
you for the tacos.
Yee! It's a taco bread.
Taco raid.
Taco!
you know, it makes me wonder that you might be a little afraid if you keep asking for all of our help. I think you are the one that needs to be nervous in this time. Norek is coming after you as well.
Kelrek is coming after what I am coming after. I would rather not fight him on my own. I do not require your help. But you would definitely require mine if you are to stop them. Your parents will have died in vain if we do not reclaim that gem.
You don't deserve to even speak of them.
What I deserve and what I have are two very different things, my child. I have power. I must respect my power.
Why do you need the king dead for your plan to come through?
It aids your plan as well, you see. I have been watching you for some time. You know that there are two ways to break the curse on Cloaked. One is to kill Nilka. The other is to kill me. I am no fool. I know you would rather have me dead. But I'm saying Nilka is the easy choice.
Nilka is not even a guarantee. You are the only guarantee.
You know what? You discussed your tomorrow's problems. I think we are done talking here.
That is a terrible shame. But we shall meet again. One way or the other. He walks past you toward the back of the ship. It seems your vessel has been tainted by one of the other gods. I shall purge it for you. He puts his hands on the back of the ship where all of the vines and all of the trees have grown out into a mass and they start to wither and die.
I shoot him. I shoot him.
You shoot him. Roll your damage. He doesn't even turn around.
Yeah, I don't care. I shoot him anyway.
Do I have
damage?
Do I have the trident in my possession or nearby?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know where
to have it.
Okay, great. I'd like.
Yeah.
With that, I would like to summon the largest creature out of the ocean.
Okay.
What was the parameters?
Challenge rating of 4 or below is what you're able to summon.
Okay. I don't have the info in front of me, but I'll summon the largest thing that I can.
Do I still
15
have Timo's power to summon a sea creature?
You do?
So I shot him for 15.
Okay. Yeah, the bullet just into his back, like the meat flays open and everything. And he just continues to sap the life from the back of the ship.
Do I have time to hit him with a couple Eldritch Blasts? Or we can... Oh.
Yeah, no, you can. Go for it.
As she's doing that, can I be running up to him to try to get him to physically stop?
Oh, no.
You sure can.
24 and 18.
That will hit.
And I'd like to try something.
Okay.
With the trident in one hand, summoning the largest sea creature, most aggressive sea creature, whatever that one is you find. Mm-hmm. I'd also like to place my hand on the deck of the ship and attempt to summon Hortiel's power in a similar fashion, the way that I did the steam vents, where I was connected with nature. I would like to attempt it. Don't know if it will work because I haven't fully connected with Hortiel yet, but I would like to try to see if I can counteract what he's doing to the back of the ship.
I see. Okay.
Or at least stave it off a little bit, whatever it is that we can figure out.
Don't you breathe.
Okay.
Because I remember that conversation I had with Hortiel where I wanted to be able to commune with him like Andre communes with Clote.
Yeah.
So, and I know he had said something about it. I can't remember what he said. And I know he also said like not yet or whatever it was, but I would like to try.
Okay. Let me see what you can get. Sorry. I found the wrong list. Murder. Schmurger.
Schmurger.
Stave it off. 1, 2, 3, and now we can count 2.
All right, I'm going to say you just get a very large octopus because that's something that I can wrap my brain around right now. Lots at 5, but not 4. Oh, killer whale or cool. Paris. I'll go with octopus because at least it can get up on the deck with you. And then damage for you, Aura.
Bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. was how much?
18.
Oh, 18. Thank you. So bludgeoning. Here we go.
Or force damage, I guess.
Yeah. It knocks him to the side. And then Boobo, roll me a religion check to see how well this goes for you.
Okay.
Come on, boobs.
So say we all?
I'm going to use my reroll on that.
Okay.
God damn, how is it the same exact roll?
What?
Stupid digital dice, I don't believe in them.
It's a yeah.
Adding a blessing.
The blessing.
The blessing.
A blessing!
Bless it.
God, that's still like nothing. I'm going to add my other blessing to it.
Okay.
Blessing.
Why? God, these dice are awful.
Grab your real one.
11.
11.
Love it.
Ouch. After all that, that's a wee.
Yeah, it was a 6 originally, and then a 3 and a 2.
So you reach out your hand and you
Gotta really
kind of like hunt your mind for the presence of Orithyl. You do make a connection. You are able to save the mast and one of the rear cannons, but everything else just withers and crisps up, and you can see part of the back of the ship splintering off and away. He turns around very quickly now, his work there being done. It looks like I have to cleanse you all.
No.
He
Hard
reaches
pass.
out.
Hard pass. Nope.
Everyone, once again, please make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Also, really quick, what does the chime of opening do?
Opens doors.
Unlocks doors. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Onto his body. Open your
What
body.
is this dexterity?
Anyone too? Is he casting a spell?
He's doing a thing. Hold on, let me see.
Is he casting a spell?
Let me check.
Anyone too?
I'm gonna.
Casting a spell.
Oh,
Let's see. Is a transmutation a spell?
Counters.
Let me see.
How's that?
Yeah, it's a spell. So hold up.
Spirit
Also-
on the Batman says ability, not a spell.
Ability, not a spell. Beautiful.
someone
Never mind.
also would like us to roll for hotness for the red man.
Oh shit! All right, I'll do that.
Did you see the artwork? Obviously, it's a 10.
Wait, that's a 6. He's a 6. He was probably a 10 before he hacked off like most of his skin.
18.
18, cool.
12.
12.
13.
16 dexterity saving throw, right?
Mhm.
16.
Aura, what was yours? Sorry.
30-20.
30-20. Okay. So, Bubo, this actually won't affect you, Andre.
Oh.
But Bubo, you feel your bow like ripped from your hands,
Not again.
catches it gently, and he just sort of caresses it, and you see one little flicker of flame, and it's gone.
Dude, that's his Hortiel bow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he
Oh, you're gonna
tosses
get
it back
now.
to you. We can be back in order now if we like. So, Bubo, it's actually your turn now that he's chucked your bow back to you.
Great. Has my octopus arrived yet?
Yes, it's just climbing over the side. It's like waving.
I need it to use all of its suckers to restrain him.
Sucker this sucker.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if that's part of my turn here.
Yeah, you commanding it. I'll let that be part of your turn. That can be like an extra little bonusy action kind of thing.
Great.
Meanwhile, you look up and Doomeril has like 8 tankards in his talons just flying around.
You idiot! That's not important right now. Drop those. Just like
Starheart
that.
is like, yeah, Dumerl, yeah.
Let me entertain you. Gosh, what is this? Is this fourth? Yeah, fourth level moonbeam on his face for destroying my bow.
Okay.
Your boobo.
Constitution's my boo-boo.
His boo-boo.
Constitution saving throw.
Where's the parrot mocking this dude?
You actually see the parrot, and he's hiding behind the mast, looking at the red man. He's like, he's got like a wing over his beak.
Constitution saving throw. Please, Danny.
A Constitution. Alrighty. Plus. Oh, that 9.
Great. 4d10s. Yeah, do you want to take damage now or on the start of its next turn? Because it's the moonbeam. How do you want to play that one?
No, we can just do it now.
Okay.
You can move it at the top of your next turn.
Radiant damage on its side.
Oh, I like Moonbeam.
I like Moonbeam.
And your damage is 28 radiant damage.
28 radiant damage. Let's see. Numbers in the corner, Donk. Those are either going to be your the blessings or the rerolls for characters. So blessings give them a d6 roll that they can apply to anything, and then rerolls are rerolls, and you can either apply them to those to individuals or to the group as a whole.
And Ryan, I'm at a 0/0 from mine.
Oh, you used your reroll already?
I did. I am fresh out.
Yeah, I think I'm also 0/0.
Yep, same.
Yeah, the moonbeam blasts down on him, and it kind of scorches away a bit of his like linen robe, and you can see like the skin beginning to separate even more than it already is, like down his arms.
Oof.
And he's just calmly looking at you through it all. Oh, would it still have worked, Justin?
Yeah, I think we were a little confused about what you were doing.
Oh, don't forget your inspiration was another tip that we just got.
That's true.
Am I gonna say this wrong? Tigeron? Is that it? Tigeron?
That's
I wanna
right.
make sure I'm saying your name correctly.
As far as I know.
Oh, okay. It's Tigeron. When he's feeling bad, it's a Tigeroff.
All right.
Perfect. For next time, Justin. Sorry. No,
No worries. I was confused too, so it's all good.
Mhm.
We'll just say I've never seen that spell before, so I really didn't know what he was casting.
Nice. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so Bubo, that's you.
Yeah, unless
I rolled for the octopus and he got a 1.
Oh, what kind of octopus did I pull? He's like,
Like he crawls up and he's about to like grab it, and Ellis just like turns his head to the octopus and is like, like backs up.
Octopus
No,
like,
no,
I'm
no,
good at other stuff. I hit it with a rock.
like
Almost
bitch
got
Brian,
him.
like bitch Brian, bitch Stewie. Good at other stuff. I mean, I do have. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, that's all I got for now. I'd also like to command Doomworld to drop the tankards because it's not important,
Mhm.
and assist my special
DM
octopus.
powers.
What?
Oh, the boo-boo. Wow. Here we go.
Nice. Thank you, Random Turnip.
Thank you, Random Turnip.
A random turnip. I just love it.
Oh man, that's tough.
Do you want the lay of of?
I don't know if I want to
Land.
take them yet. No, what is we gotta have now? You
got this, Bobo.
Oh, I know. Because I don't
What
want to. Man, this is a tough point because I don't want to do too much. You know, because I could easily just fuck up Danny's world right now, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Because I like where this is going too.
Here's.
I'll let you know I've got options.
Oh, I know you're not hard up.
So this is unrelated to many things, but I need to know: is bubo is a plural of buboes, or is it still a bubo?
You like boobay, like pupa or something?
Larvae.
Bubo is a boobay.
There can be only one Bubo.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Get it, Bubo, get it.
Yeah, give me a little layout of stuff for now, Danny.
Sure.
So I can hear that and figure out.
Basir is now at the rear of the ship. So he's basically at the back of the ship. He's now turned to face everyone else. So you kind of went past your line to do that. So y'all are kind of like arranged behind him. You're facing each other. Above you is Doomeril with all the tankards. There is an octopus to Elish's right, your left. And that's essentially it. The rest of the crew is still asleep. You're on the ocean. He seems to have been steering the ship slightly off course, but you have a feeling that was just to get your attention. The ship has seemed to sort of like re-steady itself to its normal direction. That's about it. I mean, he's got new holes in him, and it looks like he's definitely taking damage, but he doesn't look remotely concerned about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Man, I only got a minute.
Talk real fast.
Amazing
Talk like
how
a
to
Gilmore girl.
How to say everything in a minute that I want to accomplish.
You got this.
I know. Should I take it now, or should we let some more things unravel? What do you guys think?
Up to you.
It's up to
you.
you. It's not up to me.
I say go for it.
Mm-hmm.
See what we got.
All right, you've got the timer ready.
Here we go.
Well, I'm giving you all my Star Hardy.
All right. Are you ready, Ryan? On your flip.
3, 2, 1.
So I grabbed the trident and why won't this thing work? I slam it on the ground and the octopus perks up and he gets really excited. And that causes him to fling forward and his tentacles wrap around Basir's arms and limbs and tie him down. And I say, how dare you undo the power of Hortiel? And with that, I scream Hortiel so loud that Hortiel comes back down and influences the bow and restores it. And as I pull back one arrow, it drops into 4 arrows. And I unleash them all into Basir, and it hits him. Tut, 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 tut. And it hits him so hard that it pushes him off the ship. And he goes flying into the water, in which baby Kraken then shows up because he was really hungry and needs something to eat. And he starts munching on him, nom, 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 nom. And that's where he's held at the moment. And I say, this is so good. I'm going to call on another creature. And I fling the trident out, and a killer whale comes into the picture as well. Is that it?
That's time.
I just saw Men in Tights, so that's where that came from.
Sorry, the Kraken did what? Sorry?
He's eating him.
Start to munch on. Starts to have lunch on the red man.
I
Okay.
love that Red Rum Queen said right before you said that. She's like, oh my god, he's pulling a men in tights.
Oh yeah, she called it out. It's perfect.
So you all watch Basir's body just get obliterated by baby Kraken, who's just as adorable as you remember. Waves a big green tentacle at y'all. A big old shiny eye. Whoa, thanks for that,
Oh.
Uber Baldy. 28
Ooh,
months of
thank you.
amazing content and annoying Cucumber and Ryan equally. How long until Ryan marries Cucumber's mom?
Wait, what?
Real question. Gotta make an honest lady out of her, right?
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
So yeah, Basir is obliterated by this kraken in the water, but you hear suddenly in the back of all of your heads, if you think by now that I only had one body, you must think I have not been paying attention to the world around me. I learned from the gods and the demigods. I drained from them. I will be back for you all. My apologies to you, Starheart, for your family. But if you ever wish to know the truth, I'm willing to strike a deal. And, as he says, and, you notice everyone who's been asleep on the ship suddenly wakes up, and they're all panicking because they are also hearing his voice in their head. They're all looking at each other. Whoever is willing to take on my deal, I will give you the power of a demigod. I shall be listening to every single person on this ship. I would have preferred the main crew that I talked to earlier, but I will take anyone. And whoever takes the deal, you will not know that they took the deal. I tried to be forward. I will go back to operating in the shadows. Good day.
What about my bow, you bastard?
Not
Not going to apologize for that. Thank you, Hortiel, for fixing it. You're not going to apologize. Oh, now nobody wants to talk in my head.
What's the boat status right now? What's the ship's status?
Well, actually, the ship is going to take a little bit of damage. It's actually going to take about 40 points of damage because the back chunk of it is so brittle from it's just like it's been this live lush kind of garden happening. It's now kind of snapping. Like it's like if this is the back of the ship, it's kind of it's hanging on by a few vines right now. The bottom is still intact, but yeah, that whole back end is just kind of like kink.
Kara says Andy and Pup Pup take the deal.
I have a question.
Sure.
I don't know if you can tell me this or not. Is Elish, when he says he can tell me about me, is that my Broaden Horizon? Or is it someone else that I haven't?
Potentially. Your Broaden Horizons is still out, able, and available.
Okay, I just want to know so I don't bypass the only opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. I don't like this deal, but maybe one of us should have taken it just because now someone on the ship could take it, and it could just be it could be Jim. It could be like the Jim guy who messes everything up, and then if he was like a demigod, that would not go well. Or we can just find the rest of them and kill him. Not Jim, the red man.
Well, you do have Zone of Truth. I mean, we could schedule a.
Listen, you heard what he said. No one's going to be able to tell that they took the deal. It wouldn't
Even
matter.
if they're in a zone of truth.
How far is that? They won't be able to say physically. I mean, I can read people's minds.
And
Then
besides,
we
in the
kill
zone of truth,
everybody on board.
that's a little extreme, Starheart.
That's
However,
not a wise idea. You gonna sail this ship all by yourself?
I mean, I have been known to steer things.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're gonna kill everyone on the ship, and you're gonna get
Oh,
upset?
I'm not gonna kill everyone on the ship.
You're not the captain. You can't make that call.
And I wouldn't make it anyway. I'm just spitballing ideas.
Perhaps we take this into my quarters.
That's a good idea.
I called Talbot into my quarters as well.
Okay. Yeah, he
Sable
follows.
Talbot.
Yeah. You guys and Talbot. Talbot, if there was something I could... What is it that you want in your life?
In my life, to retire rich and watch the sea, I guess, comfortably the rest of my days. own some land. Nothing extravagant, really.
If I can find a way to secure your future and your retirement, would you promise to not take that deal that the red man offered today? And I take one of the I'll take out one of the Electrum coins and I'll put it in my hand to shake.
All right, you're going to try and...
You must not take that deal.
Captain, I had no intention of taking that deal.
Then this is no problem for you.
He can't say or not if he did just now.
It doesn't matter. If you shake my hand, I'll secure his future. But if he's already taken the deal, then I'll know.
What are the Electrum points do again? Remind me.
Same thing.
They're a contract, essentially.
Oh, they're the same. Okay, I thought they were a similar thing.
Aura, I have access to a place that could secure the futures of everyone on board this ship.
What was that supposed to mean?
We go to a little island that I may know of, and everybody on this ship can retire wealthy and have a stable life as long as they choose to live it.
I mean, but...
So that way we can make this deal to everyone on board this ship in lieu of them trying to take Basir's request.
I don't mind sweetening the deal, but Talbot, I want this deal with you.
And nothing will happen to me if I accept.
If you don't take the red man's offer, nothing happens to you.
It's a deal, Captain.
We can't guarantee that. We don't know what Elish's plans are for him.
Yeah, you and Talbot both feel rush in your arms as that contract is sealed, and as you pull the hand away, the coin is now black on both sides. Do I keep this? Do you keep this? Captain, we've worked together for years. I need to be clear with you. I am frightened.
Everyone's going to be frightened on this ship.
We have to get off the ship as fast as possible.
Starheart goes up to Talbot and does like a there pat.
Out of all of you, I'm the one that knows the best what it feels like to make a deal with power. It's going to just be a lot more than just offering wealth and retirement. Some of these people on here are people you don't know very well.
It is very true.
We need to change ships. We don't have a choice. This crew has heard too much, and we keep them in danger as long as we're here.
Shit.
Do we abandon the crew then?
It might be the only way to ensure their safety.
There must be some that we can trust.
How many coins you've got, Aura?
2 more?
Jeez.
It's the only way to know for sure that we'd be able to trust them.
Even if we don't get the ones, there's someone that might make a deal, then that person becomes powerful.
It could even be one of us. I don't want to think that it could be, but it could be. I mean, there's a history of accepting things that they shouldn't.
Okay, listen, everyone's looking at me right now and I get it. I understand, that's fine.
I was looking at the ground.
But your tone was at me and that's fine, I understand. He came to me months ago when I was in a city, when I was heading to, Gilburn. I stopped in Gilburn. He came to me there. I denied him then. I promise I denied him now.
And you see Starheart stand up a little straighter.
What if it is one of us? That means it wouldn't be the crew.
Can we break the coins into like 16ths?
Captain?
He didn't make the deal, and I know for a fact Andre wouldn't do it.
Well, I wouldn't think you'd be able to talk about it if you actually made the deal. It's like Fight Club.
What?
We don't
Talbot,
talk about that.
Yes.
Did he see you?
No.
Insight check. I rolled a 17 for insight.
No. He's never come to me. That I know of, Danny.
He has not. Captain, if we are to make this decision, and if we are to go to this island, we should make our decision quickly, and also make a decision as to when we are going to separate from the rest of the group.
We have the other ship in the bottle.
We do.
But, okay, so let me go ahead and play Claude's advocate real fast.
Go on.
Mention. Now, listen, we've all, in our adventures, the greater good has always been
The greater good.
in the forefront of our minds, even though they've been tough decisions. Me making a deal with Kelrek to ensure that I could keep the people that I hold dear to me.
Right, you keep bringing that up.
Open Forge being blown up for the greater good, just try and stop the abomination that was Kerluk and Thalahum.
Lord Water Measure, for one.
I just feel like maybe we should take some time to think about the Breadman's offer.
What?
Aren't you supposed to slap him, Starheart?
Do you want to get I'm thinking about it.
I mean, Starheart, it's only fair. He did.
You just brought
You just brought it up as well.
I wasn't being serious. It's called brainstorming.
Well,
Captain,
that's what we're doing. We're brainstorming.
Captain, may I speak freely?
Of course.
I think that the current problem on this ship is that everyone has seen what a deal like this can look like. Nitsuj, I mean you no offense, but we have seen you become a powerful force.
Yes.
And some of the people on this crew want power. So, while you may be quibbling among yourselves, I trust the five of you more than I trust most of the people on this ship. I can speak for Willem, I can speak for Rustflame, and I can speak for very few others. All of the ones that came from the south, I don't know them. I know nothing of their loyalties. We've only been on the sea for 3 days. You can't measure a man by that time.
Even if we were to abandon ship, though, it doesn't change that person's decision.
But
That's why I say we take them all to the island and offer them the riches that we have there.
Chart us to the island, Bubo. How
Um,
about we change course for Bubo's destination?
Of course.
Red Rum Queen wants confirmation that Clote has merged with someone. He and Thalahun merged, right?
No.
Yeah.
Kerluk was the orc, the chief.
Luke.
Again,
Sal Alhun
fun with names and me.
was the other demon that came from Kelrek. Or whatever he is.
Oh, thank you. What?
Yeah.
and no one knows.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, Kairos. Sorry.
Well, all right.
What?
Boom. At least one person on the ship has taken the deal.
Wait, can more than one person take the deal?
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, of course.
What?
Yeah.
But it was just one.
No. The entire ship could be body snatchers, essentially.
So the thing is that
Rickety Cat says it's the parrot.
so table talk real fast, table talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is that this person has the deal, and they themselves have to kill King Airway, right?
True.
So it's
But
like
it was Nelka. Killed Nelka.
Yes.
Yeah,
Empress.
but it's a contract.
And
It's a
another.
contract. So he put a hit. He basically put a hit on the king. So anybody can take the contract to try to kill the king. The first one that does it gets the power.
Hold
yes.
up. We got another donation, so there's now another person.
And another.
Another?
So there at
Okay.
least
Oh,
2.
shit.
Yeah. And we're at Broaden Horizon.
Thank you guys. Oh, hooray! That's good for you guys.
Oh,
God.
okay.
We need it so bad. Oh,
Okay.
All right, so I'm
my
gonna
gosh.
zoom out for a second so that
Okay,
we can
please.
kind of do all this stuff. So current Broaden Horizons, and for those of you who don't know, Broaden Horizons is something that happens every time we hit $200, which is to allow the players to create something new that is true in the universe. So in this case, Andrew Bubo has created an island that has a bunch of stuff that is it's like an island of requirement, more or less, in this case. So he's going there because it's got lots of riches, it's got stuff that they need. We have
By the way, thank you for the donation.
yes, thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
plot twist.
Yeah, it's great. Great.
twist.
And we have
Oh, that is great.
So Haley's was a ship in a bottle for Aura. So there's a duplicate of the sweet leaf there. And Ryan and
bolt.
Andre had the information about a tesseract-like object, and Diva Starheart is the nature of her goddessness or goddess-likeness. Great, but now everyone gets to create a new one.
I'm wondering if this is okay, Danny. My instinct is to say, because Starheart keeps trying to will it to happen and it hasn't. I'm wondering if there can be some sort of physical manifestation of a connection to the Starheart gem, whether that is an awareness or just some sort of other thing. Because I've tried to be like, okay, Starheart gem, let's do some stuff, blah 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 blah. I don't know if that's something that we can work with.
Sure. So you're innately connected to the gem.
Yeah, I would like to have some sort of connection.
Okay. Got it.
Almost like feeling like I'm missing a part of myself, sort of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Having something like that. So Starheart needs a tutor to godhood. Yeah, I mean, I do at some point.
How to Godhood for Dummies. We wrote the book. There you go.
Yeah, probably though.
A manuscript.
Anybody else got theirs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go last.
Okay.
Percolate.
I'll go.
Do you want to? Yeah, you want to go first this time, so I don't mess up your yours.
It's all good, man.
Go for it. You got it.
Nitsage would like to find a book or information about whether it be a myth or a theory about entering the underworld plane physically.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Got it.
So mine is I would like to discover another treasure on this island that I did not know about before, but now because I'm more connected to Hortiel that I know about. And it is a young tree of life that Hortiel himself had planted. And from that tree, I will break off and fashion a quarterstaff. And with that quarterstaff, I will use Shalala and now have the power of Hortiel. And the way I'm imagining using it, and you can rein me in on this, is it's like the staff of Moses. Basically, you touch it to the ground, and nature transforms. Things happen in the vein of Hortiel. So vines can sprout up and grab the enemy, or they can enhance power to certain things, like the ship had been done. It's things of that nature.
Okay.
Literally.
Thing.
That's kind of what I'm gonna look for. That cool?
Mhm.
Great.
Is mine to broaden horizon-y enough?
Sure.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure it's cool
Yeah.
stuff.
Beard on a Batman. Here I was thinking Nitsage was now gonna discover a lost copy of the Kama Sutra.
Ew.
Kissing 101. I found it.
Ryan, do you have a headache, or were you thinking?
I'm thinking. Sorry.
Okay.
I was in
No,
my
you're
mind
okay.
palace.
Totally fine.
Keep thinking.
I think I have one.
Okay.
Don't injure yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's me, by the way.
I would like it to be like this would tie into how my mother died at the hands of me, and why my father and I do not talk very much.
Okay.
What I was working on was trying to sense the presence of evil and goodness in people, and it took itself too far. And I'm now remembering that spell and am able to sense someone's connection, like faintly, good or evil.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, Andre.
I like it. Well, there we go. We got one more.
All right,
Yeah.
Andre, can you sum up what yours was again? I'm so sorry.
Me?
Something about you can sense good and evil on people?
Basically, yeah. I just get a sense of whether they are part of the cult or if they are naturally good or something like that.
Oh, well, that's good. That was something I was thinking of, so I'm glad you covered it. I didn't have a plan B.
See, it wasn't me this time.
We can continue on. I don't think I have mine off the top of my head right now. I'm so sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. We can bounce back, and then whenever we get it, we'll post it in the Discord so folks know what's coming.
that's been me a lot too, so I wouldn't feel bad about it.
I just can't even think. I'm like, what do we need? What do we need?
All right. So back to the scene. You're all huddled up in the office, deciding what to do next.
Charting a course to the island.
Yeah, Talbot's already left. He's now he's basically directing the ship slightly off course, kind of very wary of the rest of the crew. But he's saying he's doing stuff under your orders, so he's doing them carefully.
Magical bookbinding, someone says.
Beard on a Batman says Ryan missed an opportunity to have his character discover hair dye. Waka waka. There you go. Add to it.
Okay. So last final little huddle with the five of you before we.
My question is, how are we going to keep this crew from breathing down our necks should they decide to take the deal before we get...
They don't have to know what island we're going to. We just show up and then say, get off.
Do we tell them we're going to the island?
No. They don't need to know.
Well, this island I was hoping to use as a coercion to get them to not change sides. Did I tell you what was on this island?
No?
I call it TI. Treasure Island. I know, it's original.
Boo!
Bo!
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
I have a thought.
So with all the treasure on this, hold your thought. Remember it. Don't forget it like Nitsuch. Okay, great. So with all the treasure on this island, we can sway their opinions to our side. So if we tell them where we're going, perhaps they won't switch sides. Oh, and besides, I think there's something on this island that we can give the king so we can gain access.
What?
I don't know. I haven't been there in years, but I'm sure there's something there.
Oh, okay.
Hooray.
How much of a detour? How long of a detour is it?
The distance to the island it's like half the day is here, and then half the day would be getting back on track. So however much time you spend on the island is up to you. But since you're already ahead of schedule, it won't actually affect your arrival that much. And you now have a new charge on the fan as well, so you can give yourself a boost in either direction.
See? It's on the way.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I guess it's the only thing that we have going for us is offering them more than, hopefully.
What were you going to say? Captain Aura.
I was just thinking that what if who, if anyone, decides to take a deal, we use the island as bait, but the goal is that we get marooned on the island.
And use the other ship you have in the bottle to. Well, then that would still be the travel advantage of getting to the Green Isles, and that's not what we want.
Not necessarily.
Well, and also you already said that the Green Isles does not let anyone in. The only people who have invitation is us. That ship wouldn't make it in.
That'll slow it down.
That ship wouldn't make it in if we sink it.
But what about all the people on the boat?
Well, only the Marooners would have taken the original ship.
That's...
Wait, guys.
If there's a mutiny, my true crewmates will stay by my side.
Guys.
What?
Should we be writing all of?
I grab a piece of I grab a pen and a paper, and like you see Starheart scribbles, and it says, "Can he hear what we're saying?"
I'm sure he can. If he cares to look in right now.
And so then I write, "Then why are you still talking?"
Because
well, that's easy. Here, I can... I cast Liamon's tiny hut.
Ah.
You cast what?
In the captain's quarters.
You cast what?
Liamon's tiny hut.
Yeah, you heard him. Get inside the hut.
Get inside the hut.
Yeah, but
Get inside the hut.
It is a 10-foot radius immovable dome of force. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails. It includes areas of large creatures, yada, yada, yada.
So we should be fine.
Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome, through it, like scrying eye or such, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Magnificent.
I'll stand outside the dome. Someone say something.
Hello?
I can still hear you.
So
Aura is an idiot. Oh, wait, do I got to be inside the... No, I got to be inside for it not to work, right? Dang it.
Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. So,
Did you hear that? Starheart, it's comfortable and dry. Now get
Okay,
inside.
I'm in.
I'll lock my quarters door and go in the hut.
so now we're free to speak. Well, I don't know how much more we have to speak. We said everything we needed to say.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
where
glad we had this chat.
was this hut like 10 minutes ago?
Well, I didn't even think about it until Starheart had a great idea for it.
Yeah.
as you all moved into the hut, you do notice the entire crew, not just watching you, but watching each other and watching the hut, and just growing increasingly concerned, as it seems like just everyone seems very concerned. Everyone's very worried and stressed.
We're in the
I mean, checks out.
I don't think the quarters are that big, are they? Like that hut would probably push a lot of shit out of the way, I imagine.
Or we would
That's
all
all.
become really small.
Yeah.
10-foot
It doesn't-
radius. It's the full.
Or 10 radius is half. Diameter is full.
Oh, so
It's
it's
a
20.
20-foot diameter.
Well, how big is this ship?
So that's like a third of it. So yeah, oh no, it would fit. It's just kind of, it is cramped. It probably slammed your desk to the other side of the room or something.
Like the chandelier get pushed up a little bit. You know,
Yeah. It's taking up space. It's just you have to like
Yes.
sign out. So then yes, never mind. The crew doesn't see you because you're all inside. I thought you were doing that like out on the deck or something.
No, we're in my quarters.
Cool.
But perhaps that's it.
All right.
So every official conversation happens inside this dome, and do not talk about what we're planning elsewhere.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Yada yada. We get it.
Maybe Aura should go out and say something to the crew.
Yeah, tell them not to suck.
If we want to, we could sleep in the hut later on today. For tonight.
Yeah, I bet you and Starheart would really enjoy that, huh?
Well, I don't know.
I see where you're getting.
Nope, not getting anywhere. Just I'm gonna be right here with everyone else inside the dome. Safely.
No, I don't need to be in there with you two.
It's a good place, I think, to put a little bookmark, you know?
Yeah.
Hooray! So thanks everybody for joining us this evening
Huzzah!
for Sahlen's Legacy. Much appreciated. We'll see you
Sahlen's
next week, of
Legacy!
course. Thank everyone for supporting. So those crewmates, don't worry, I will not forget about them. I just figured now is not the best time to plop them out. So we'll see you.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, that was
now we're all
so
Or
terrified.
will we see them next week? Because they
so
might be
good.
sleepers for a while. You never know, kids.
That
You
was
never know.
such a good drop. Oh my gosh.
That was fun. That was
That
really
was
fun.
so
guys.
much fun.
So as always, we're going to pay it forward with a raid. Thank you all for your viewership. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you for your donations. They help us out with the studio, help us bring you guys more and more content as always. Thanks again to Wormwood and Level Up Dice, our sponsors. Perception and Checkout for free shipping from them. And for Level Up Dice, follow our link and that'll help out. If you have any questions about anything we do, or if you'd like to see, or really any of the other stuff that we're doing currently, make sure you join our Discord. Our schedule is posted there every week, every Sunday, so you can track what's going on every week. Tomorrow night, we have Perception Check, as we do every week. And there are various other shows scattered throughout the week, so make sure you join us for all of those. We're going to pay this forward to Naku. It is Naku. Yes, Naku. Yay! So everyone be nice to Naku. Thanks, John. Thanks, everybody. This was fun.
Thanks, peeps.
Thank you.
It's a good night.
All right.
Thanks for the fun.
Good night.
Thank y'all.
The plot thickens.
Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.